After 16 stops around the globe, it all comes down to this. One final battleground, one final chance to make history. A race that carries the name of a legend, a champion who defined toughness, resilience, and greatness in our sport. Shannon Eckstein. And today, a new generation rises to meet them. Maximum points on the line, careers, seasons, and legacies decided in the surf right here. Every start matters, every decision counts, because this is where champions are crowned. This is the Shaw and Partners Shannon Eckstein Ironman Classic.
9 Iron Series titles, 8 Australian Championships, 6 world titles, and 1 legend of the sport. Hello and welcome to the Shaw and Partners World Ocean Series Shannon Eckstein Iron Classic. We're on the beautiful North Cliff Beach on the Gold Coast for the 8th edition of what is fastly becoming the #1 surf sports event in our calendar. It's the greatest show in surf. I'm Josh Minogue. Joining me on the sand is Ironwoman champion Harriet Brown, the voice of surf sports Ty Dowker. Harriet, I'm going to start with you. He's a legend of the sport, Shannon Eckstein. He means so much to so many. This venue, this man, this event, it's truly something special.
It sure is, Josh. This is such a special event. This is the one that everyone wants to win. And Shannon Eckstein, absolute legend of the sport. It's so fitting that an event is named after him. And to have this as the grand final here at BMD Northcliffe, so many people gathered around. This is the one that everyone wants to win.
And you look at the honour roll and those who have won it, it's legends of the sport as well. It's Georgia Fitz, it's Ali Day, it's Matt Bevilacqua, it's some of the all-time greats that put their name on that magical trophy. And the man himself would love and does love these conditions out here, Ty. It's wet, it's wild, it's windy. It's going to take not only fitness, but skill and a little bit of, well, wily experience out there to be successful, isn't it?
One thing we love about this event, it delivers year after year from the big surf to that of the wind we got today. So we've just come off a very low tide, so the back bank will be really belting down. It's like a little guillotine for the athletes out there. You've got the southeast wind pushing, which will be across on their craft, but it's the 3 to 4 foot swell that will make the difference. You need a little bit of luck to be up the pointy end.
Yeah, you're spot on there. We've got a huge program to run through. We're going to kick things off with the Ironwoman, Ironmen events. We're going to roll ski, swim, board, and then wrap things up with a mixed Taplin relay. As always, huge prize money, huge prizes as well. We've got 2 Subaru Cross Treks to give away because we're going to crown some overall Shaw and Partners World Ocean Series champions as well. We're going to get into the action, but before we do, we're going to throw straight up. And ladies and gentlemen, if you could please be upstanding for Jordan Evans and the Australian National Anthem.
Let us all combine to advance Australia fair. In joyful strains, then let us sing. Advance Australia fair. Thank you. Good luck, everyone.
On behalf of the Shaw and Partners World Ocean Series, we do just want to take the time to thank Shaw and Partners Financial Services and Race One Surfcraft for going above and beyond and providing our athletes the best possible prizes you could imagine. So to all of the athletes out there, best of luck this summer. And as I said, 1 lucky Ironman and 1 lucky Ironwoman is going to be taking home one of these and $10,000 cash, all to be given away at the Shaw and Partners Shannon Eckstein Ironman Classic in February. So we look forward to giving away these incredible prizes.
Let's kick the tyres, light some fires. It's go time, baby. The Shannon Eckstein Ironman Classic has begun. We will kick off this afternoon with our open Ironwomen. I'm joined in the booth by two of the greats of our sport, Georgia Fitzsimmons and Matt Paul. How excited are we for this afternoon, guys?
Oh, we are so ready for this. We've been waiting patiently all day. We had some great racing this morning in the Sunset 10,000 that was carried over to this morning. So we're ready to go, and I can't wait to see these races.
Paulie, the Sunset 10,000 this morning, we were treated to surf sports action early at BMD Northcliffe Beach. But this is the big one right now. This is the grand final of the Shore & Partners World Ocean Series. It's all ready to be won here.
Yeah, absolutely, Duff. It's been, this morning was a blockbuster of action and events. Some surprise wins, but nonetheless, very well deserved, very exciting. So, but this is it, the granddaddy, the grand finale, big cash, big points. Let's crown some champions.
Well, that's right. We can see the women, they're just starting to get themselves into the starting positions. The ocean is alive. The beach is roaring. It's time for the Shore & Partners Shannon Eckstein Ironman Classic to begin. Lana Rogers, she sewed up the series yesterday. She's driving home today in a Subaru Crosstrek. But today, we crown $25,000 and a new possible Shannon Eckstein Ironwoman Classic champion. Now, G, you won this event last year. You know how special, you know how hard it is. It was one of those ones that you didn't think you were going to get, but what a special race it is to be an athlete in.
I truly think it is now becoming the pinnacle of surf sports, the Shore & Partners Shannon Eckstein Classic, the one everyone wants to win, and it's such a great event. Really, so much goes into it behind the scenes as well. So an incredible shout out to BMD Northcliffe for putting this amazing event on.
Well, that's right. Everyone wants to win it, and anyone can win it. It is the Shannon Eckstein Ironman Classic after all. And we can see Isabella Argois there from Coogin Headland. She's the race 1 ticket winner. I've been told she is going out on the board. She's going to try and hold on for dear life and see what she can do. So best of luck to Isabella. Here's the start list right here. In position number 1, Dominic Stitt of Mooloolaba, Electra Outram, Sunshine Beach, Lana Rogers and Emma McDonald of BMD Northcliffe, Zoe Woods of Alex Headland, Lizzie Wellborn Newport, Dakota Luke of Burleigh Heads Mowbray Park, Gemma Smith Welch Northcliffe, Riley Meyer Northcliffe and Annalise Kibble of Newport Beach. Rolling over the page, Lucy Derbyshire, Surface Paradise, Mia Cook of Alex Headland, Carla Papick, Burleigh Heads Mowbray Park, Piper Harrison of Newport, Hannah Scully of Northcliffe, Emma Woods, Alexandra Headland, M. Doyle Northcliffe, Claudia Rose Slavin and Holly Holmesby of Burleigh Heads Mowbray Park. And rounding out the field with not only our race 1 ticket Isabella Argois, but the Black Swan, Tiani Massey.
What a field that is. And it's so great to see some new names here, which is really exciting. We've got some young girls making their first ever Shore & Partners Shannon Eckstein final. So that's really exciting. And I know they'll be ready. The nerves will be high, but they'll definitely be looking to get out there and get a good strong start.
Now, Paulie, I don't know how brave you're feeling this afternoon, but have you got a winner for us in the Ironwoman field this afternoon?
Oh, Duff, it's so hard to pick. Like you said, any one of these girls can win, absolutely. But I'm going with my heart. I feel like it's been due all summer long, this win. I'm going with Lizzie Wellborn.
What about you, G?
Oh,
what do you got?
Good choice. Oh, I don't want to pick anyone because it seems to be the last 2 days. Anyone I say is going well seems to get smashed. But I do have a few names down in Emma Woods, Tiani Massey. I think Lana Rogers is on such a high. She could be hard to beat.
Well,
and Hannah Scully from yesterday as well.
After taking out the overall series, Lana Rogers, she is the informed Ironwoman. For me, it's going to be Dom Stitt of Mooloolaba. We can see in the hands of the starter now, ready to race here at the Shore & Partners World Ocean Series. This is the Shannon Eckstein Ironwoman Classic, and we are just about underway. A little bit of a nervous start there, a bit of a hesitation. They regather, they reset, and away we go. Where every hope and dream collide right now on BMD Northcliffe Beach. The order for the Iron today, G.
Yeah, the order is a great one. It is board, swim, ski, and it's never over with that ski leg. You can see Hannah Scully has gone in early, so she's seeing something that others might not be, but it hasn't quite paid off. She's come off her board there.
A little bit of nerves there for Hannah Scully. Tiani Massey, though, off to a flyer. Rib injury yesterday, I believe. DNF yesterday in the Ironwoman final, all to do with the ribs, a little bit of hard breathing at the moment with a bit of lung damage also.
She was going fantastically yesterday, and unfortunately in that last board leg got absolutely annihilated on that back break, but it looks like it's not stopping her right now. You can see the girls are really spread out, so we're going to look to see how they navigate these waves in the white water. It is very, very windy and tricky out there.
Yeah, that side win yesterday, we could see it was just wreaking havoc along the field. All the girls running down to the south there, but already we can see every time that those girls are popping over these whitewashes, you can see 1, 2, 5 metres. They're just getting swept down to the north. So hopefully they don't get held up in that impact zone, in the wave zone too long. But we can see a couple of girls scrapping through the middle there.
Yeah, scrapping through the middle. You can see Carla Papik, but I was just about to give... rolling there. Absolutely annihilated. Up and over they go. Great performance so far from the race 1 ticket holder, Isabella Argois. Flipped upside down. Mia Cook getting thrown around like a rag doll right there. They are getting absolutely belted around on the back break here of BMD Northcliffe Beach, but Mia Cook potentially, Emma Woods, sorry it is, sneaking out there. She's found a little passage.
She has on that race 1 white, pink and blue board. Carla Papak has also managed to sneak out into that green water.
Lizzie Belbon has to roll, G.
Oh, she just got annihilated there. It is so shallow there, but you can see the water is also moving out where that sandy part is. That's a really nice rip that the girls are going to want to use for the rest of the legs.
One interesting take I saw, Paulie. Dom Stitt was position number 1 on the start line. She went into the beach south, the furthest south, so she had the longest way to run. What do you make of that?
Yeah, look, I think all of these athletes would have spent the day racing. There's been some big knockouts in the heats earlier today. Certainly they've spent some time analysing the surf,
look at them.
talking with their coaches.
Waves, Paulie.
Have a look at that. Way out to sea, and still we're seeing 4 to 5 feet of big faces there. So, yeah, Dom Stitt, great runner. She would have backed herself and said, you know what, I'm going to run down to the south and give myself more metres to work with, I think.
I think what's changed a lot with the conditions from yesterday afternoon in the Sunset Series is that it was a lot of wind swell yesterday. Don't get me wrong, there's still the wind swell, but it's also just that ground swell has really picked up over the last few hours at BMD Northcliffe. But the girls are now rounding the cans. There's a little bit of crash and bash at that first one. They are a little tight, but all making their way around nicely. They're going to want to use the swell. You can see who's that there? That's Claudia Slavin. She managed...
having to pop waves out at the board, Ken. You don't see Hannah Scully has absolutely been yeeted off the board right there, as is Tiani Massey getting thrown around. You don't see that very often. Breaking out of the board, Ken. Dom Stitt's found a wave here. Mia Cook should be on as well. Carla Papik has to fight, but Dom Stitt has rolled on through there. She's going to join Emma Woods and Mia Cook. We've got a race on our hands.
I could not believe that then. I could see Lucy Derbyshire paddling from can to can, and all of a sudden she looked out
there.
to sea.
Sorry, Paulie, to cut you off. Emma Woods is going to get down. Cook's going to get down. It's the Alexandra Headland duo bouncing up, down, gone as well. It's Emma Woods right now. She's got a wave all by herself. You can see how hard these conditions are to be challenging these Ironwomen, the best in the world right now at the Shannon Eckstein Ironwoman Classic. This is brilliant stuff.
This is fantastic for Emma Woods. She's really managed to put herself in a great position after this first board leg. She'll take a deep breath, regroup, and get ready for a big transition now.
That's exactly right. Sometimes in moments like this, you can get so caught up in the high tension environment. You've got to take a couple of moments throughout the race to get a couple of deep breaths, settle the heart rate, calm the nerves and think, right, board leg's done. Emma Woods would be in this transition thinking, one step at a time. Get into this swim leg and just get it done.
Lot to race for in the Shannon Eckstein Ironwoman Classic. $25,000, the richest prize purse in surf sports in our calendar. Lana Rogers, she will be the Shore & Partners World Ocean Series Ironwoman champion. She's going to drive home in the Subaru Crosstrek. Today, this race is all about the big title. It's the Shannon Eckstein Iron Classic.
Yeah, they want to get their name on that title, and we can see Dom Stitt's actually worked her way back into second position, and that's Mia Cook in third. So girls are doing really well. But look how far down the beach they are running. It's hundreds of metres they're going to make sure that they don't get drifted too far north so they don't miss the can.
This is the nostalgic feel of Brielle Cooper when she won her Shannon Eckstein Ironwoman Classic. She had to run a long way down the beach and she found the best passage out through the surf, hence why she claimed the title. But look at that, that's a 200-metre run. That's going back into the glory days, as I like to call it, where they had the 500-metre runs in between transitions.
Yeah, it is almost Coolangatta Gold-esque, and they're doing a great job. But you can see them all going in at the same position. So they've all spoken to their coaches about where is the right position to go in, but they're going to have to get moving early through this green water, and while they get to that impact zone and then dive really deep under those waves, because they are very powerful.
Yeah, that's the beauty of the sport, isn't it? It's a game of chess. The shortest course isn't necessarily the fastest course, certainly not today's. You can just see there, getting a little bit of perspective, how far south all of the athletes are running. Interestingly enough, no one sort of took the shorter route. I thought sometimes people, if you're back in the field, you might sort of think if you're a little bit stronger, do you take,
take the gamble, maybe,
risk it to get the biscuit sometimes?
I am just checking on some of the other bits of feed that we are getting. There is some action down on the northern end, but there's not a much. There's one being brave, but I don't know if it's the right move out there. Dom Stitt, the current leader right now, she's gone past that of Emma Woods. So Dom Stitt at the moment, I think, narrowly over Emma Woods. Carla Papik just in there as well. Missed that wave out the back. Mia Cook in the mix as well. So that's your top 4 right now.
And it looks like they aren't getting drifted as badly as they were on the board legs. So that wind is really playing havoc in those craft legs. But swimming, they look like they're really holding their position and getting through these nice and cleanly. But, oh gosh, if a set comes, they could be drifted pretty quickly.
Diving deep to the bottom of the ocean there is Emma Woods. She's the current leader of this one here, the 2026 Shannon Eckstein Iron Classic. Dom Stitt has to go to the bottom there as well. So you can see Dom Stitt just about one more wave to navigate. Emma Woods pokes her head through that one as well. Dom Stitt, though, on that southern side, may just have the better run to the can. It's hard to see from this view.
Yeah, look at that. It's really starting to level out, isn't it? They don't look like Emma Woods has too much of an advantage over Dom Stitt at the minute. Once we get a little bit of perspective for where that first swim can is, we're going to see, oh, it looks like it could be a long way back. That might be another arena, but at the moment, it doesn't look like they've gone too far to the north.
You can see here the back mark is just trying to get down to the bottom of the ocean there. It is quite shallow on that back bank, isn't it, G?
Look at Emma Woods there. That might be the swim cans. Wow, Emma Woods has
they've
just
actually
dropped in a
overshot.
hard 90-degree left-hand turn. She's going all the way back to those.
And Dom Stitt hasn't noticed
hasn't
yet,
seen it. This
She's
is
going to go under
huge
here.
mistake for Dom if she doesn't find those swim cans.
It's either Emma Woods has it wrong or Dom Stitt has it wrong. One of these girls is going to the wrong set of cans. It's going to be a disaster if they go to the wrong set. What a way to wash away a race.
That could be a $25,000 mistake.
Oh,
You can see there, someone's just navigating.
There
Dom
she
Stitt,
goes.
she's just noticed. So Emma Woods, to her credit, very smart racing. Spotted that can early, stuck to her guns and went for it. Dom Stitt would have had the advantage there. If she would have spotted the can early enough, she would have been first there and she would have had a chance to find her own body surfing wave. So Emma Woods just navigating the ocean like a master, like Shannon Eckstein used to do.
That is unbelievable how they did not get drifted further to the north, and they really overshot that. So the boys will be watching that very closely for their race next. But Emma Woods, great can management trying to figure that out.
And you can see that, look at that, one of the board competitors. You can see how tough it is out there when we've got one of our board competitors still coming in on swim, a whole leg behind.
I tell you what, Emma Woods and Dom Stitt had the race by the horns, but they've let the whole field back into this by that little error there.
Well, you can see another Alex Cat there in third position. So that's probably Mia Cook, who ran around in third. So she's managed to hold her position. We've got some Burley caps not too far behind there, and potentially a BMD Northcliffe cap as well. So we're just trying to pick up who they are, but we'll keep you posted.
Girls are making their way back into the break zone now, eagerly waiting and nervous. Now, if there's one leg that makes you a little bit nervous in these situations, ski leg third for an Ironwoman race or Ironman race in conditions like this, you might think you've got it won, and there's nothing more heartbreaking than having it taken away from you in that last leg.
I think we've seen every year at the Shannon
again.
Eckstein Classic that it has come down to that last ski leg, and that's why we always put it last, because it makes it so incredibly exciting.
Waves on here potentially for Dom Stitt. BMD Northcliffe gets the head down.
Gemma
Mia Cook
Smith-Welsh
goes over the top there. Gemma Smith-Welsh just falls out of the back. Great skills there from Dom Stitt to be able to pick that one up. You have to think, where is Emma Woods in all of this wash here? But it's her clubmate right now, Mia Cook, alongside that of Dom Stitt. They probably separate the Sunshine Coast, these two clubs, by all of about 5 kilometres, and right now there's all of about 5 metres between them.
Oh, that was great skills by the girls there. They really milked that wave as best they possibly could, but in that green water you can see the stroke rate comes up, the kick goes up. That's Gemma Smith-Welsh there with the BMD Northcliffe Cup, trying to come down that broken wave, which is super tricky to do. And we'll see who stands up first. We don't know where Emma Woods is at the moment, so she might come back into the image. But
you can see
Newport
just starting
as
to
well.
get in the mix there. That'll be either Piper Harrison, Annalise Kibble, or Lizzie Wellborn. So finding a bit of fortune out there is one of the Newport girls to find that wave. Emma Woods is just to the north a little bit. She hasn't let these girls go too far ahead, but these are our leaders right now, Mia Cook and Dominic Stitt. We always know that the Shannon Eckstein throws a surprise, and to me, Mia Cook would be one of those, the upset of the Shannon Eckstein so far. On the beach, she starts to make her way up and through transition. We have one up and around transition.
Who's this? This is Carla Papak.
It's Carla Papak. She's come through on a body surfing wave further to the north. So Carla Papak, one leg to go. Her favourite leg, her best leg, the ski. She's got it all in front of her now for the Shannon Eckstein Classic title. Mia Cook and Dom Stier, they are the hunters. They want to chase her down right now. Carla Papak, though, she's going to be the first on the craft.
Oh, this is a huge moment for Carla. You can't help but just think how nervous she would be right now. This would be the biggest result of her career, without a doubt, and she's very well deserving. She's been incredibly strong, fit and fast all summer long. They're training under Michael King at Burleigh Heads Mowbray Park. She would be so nervous jumping on the ski right now, but she's just got to back herself and find a way to get through this break.
And look, at the moment, Carla's not racing anyone else. She is racing the conditions. So she's going to want to just stay in the moment and really choose a nice line out, really try and get that ski moving as best she can through that white water. But the girls are hot on their heels, that's for sure. And oh, gosh, it's anyone's game from here.
Well, it's her versus Mother Nature at the moment, and Mother Nature doesn't get beaten very often.
Absolutely.
There's Dom Stitt on the yellow ski down the southern end. We've got Lizzie Wellborn-Pulley. Your pick is right in the mix as well. And Gemma Smith-Welsh.
And Emma Woods is it? Yeah, Emma Woods there in the middle. But Carla Papak, our leader right now. Look at the shots right there. Up and over she goes. The paddle rate over the top of that one, keeping the balance. She is flying through this course right now.
She could potentially sneak out there. We can't quite see it. But Carla actually ended up on the podium last year in the Shore and Partners Shannon Eckstein.
She's found the green water pool. She's in green space.
Wow, look at her there. She's absolutely dropped the hammer. Rating through the roof. She's seen a gap. She's seen an opening. She's pinned his back and she's going for it. But I tell you what, Lizzie Wellborn, and that might be Emma Woods, I'm not sure, potentially.
Oh, Dom Stitt gets absolutely annihilated on the guillotine of that back bank. But it's Carla Papak. She's got her first to the swim can. She's got still this long course to navigate. Lizzie Wellborn has found herself right at the pointy end of this race. Is this the moment for Lizzie Wellborn? Is this the lifetime of training, of aspirations coming to this fruition right now? Carla Papak, the leader of this race, but Lizzie Wellborn looks strong.
She does look incredibly strong. Her rating is really up, and she's chasing as hard as she possibly can.
I was going to say, Lizzie Wellborn wants this. You can see the determination in that rating of the paddles there. She's not at all content in thinking, you know what, I'm going to leave anything to chance and try and pick up a wave on the way home. She's trying to bridge the gap on the way to that first can.
Absolutely.
She's really getting after it.
And she is closing that gap at a rate of knots. Emma Woods just tucked in behind Lizzie Wellborn. It's Carla Papak currently leading this one out. She's about to turn the apex, and she will get the look of all the runs from here. It's all about surf skills. It's all about mastering the ocean. It's all about everything that Shannon Eckstein is, you now need to put on display.
Oh my gosh, I just got nervous for the girls. This is such an exciting race, and everything could change in a moment.
Keep it together, G. We've got half a leg to go here. $25,000 on the line, and the title of the Shannon Eckstein Iron Classic here. Lizzie turns. Emma Woods makes a turn as well. You've got the two Northcliffe girls in 4th and 5th giving chase in behind. Carla Papak finds a little wave. She's got to stay on the other side of that can there. She has to navigate to the course right now. That's the first obstacle. She's gone past the first one. She keeps the ski rolling. She keeps it running. She's going to go past the second one here. That's obstacle number 2. Vamos, Carla! This is it for Carla Papak. This is the moment right now. She throws the ski over. The control of the ocean right now. The control of the ski. She is sending it right here in the Shannon Eckstein Iron Classic. She keeps it together. She keeps her composure. She keeps the nose of that ski running true towards the sand. She can see the finish line now. She can feel the energy from the beach. She throws her head back in joy, in elation. She looks like she has done all that she can do to master the ocean here at BMD Northcliffe Beach, and she will take the crown and the title and join the honour roll of all the greats that have gone before her, including the one next to me in the commentary booth. Carla Papak, this is your moment. Savour it up. Take that tape. You are the champ.
She is the Shore and Partners Shannon Eckstein Classic winner for this year. $25,000 she's going to take home. So what an incredible achievement. And she's been so close for so many years. So it's great to see her finally take that top spot on the podium.
Unbelievable. The way that she surfed that ski the whole way back, keeping the cans on her inside, surfing it beautifully back to the beach there. That was tricky. Now, watching that she get down that little shore break.
It was tough.
Unbelievable work from Carla to keep that ski straight.
The skills from Carla Papak to take the win in that. absolutely breathtaking. The perennial bridesmaid, Lizzie Wellborn, with a runners-up position. She will be elated with that. $7,000 there for Lizzie Wellborn. Across the line there in third spot, Mia Cook, the young Victorian now residing under the Sunshine Coast Club of Alex Headlands. But Carla Papik, one of the big moments of her career. She won a Coolangatta Gold. Now she is the Shannon Eckstein Iron Classic champion.
And Josh is down there for an interview. Josh, how's it all going down there?
Rogers crossed the line. What a great performance from that.
Thank you, guys. I'm going to jump in. I cannot believe what has just happened. Carla, dreams come true. How do you feel?
I mean, I felt like I got a bit of redemption after not getting in the series 2 weeks ago, and I felt like this race, perfect chance for redemption. I didn't know if I could, but I was pretty adamant about it.
Talk to me about a final wave. So big, so tough, so much pressure on you. What went through your head?
Yeah, I mean, I was going to pull off it, and then I thought, I'll never forgive myself if I pull off this and then get hit by one behind. I've held waves like that before, and I really just tried to draw on all the moments where I've held waves like that, and I mean, I couldn't believe I held it, but like, I mean, I've held waves like that before, so we're going to do it.
What's it on a trophy with the name? Some of the time greats of our sport.
Oh, it feels so good. I mean, I've been walking down that walkway all these last couple of days, and I thought how cool it would be if my photo's there, and I think I really manifested this into happening. Like, I really, really felt like I deserved it, and I really, really wanted it. So I guess if you wish hard enough, you'll get what you deserve.
Well, congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Your Shannon Eckstein Iron Classic champion is Carla Papik.
So much. Of course, I want to thank the event organizer, all the World Ocean Series crew, Earl Evans and the team at Shore & Partners for putting on this amazing event, Race 1, and of course my own personal sponsors, Cracker, Boss, Jay, there's so many to say, all my coaches, especially Kingy at Burley. Yeah, thank you for helping me reach my full potential.
You're an absolute superstar. Congratulations. And of course, we're going to throw over to Harriet now, and Harriet has the overall series champion, and that's Lana Rogers.
I'm here with Lana. You are series champion. Microphone. Hey, Josh. Mike. So, once again, how does it feel?
I have dreamed about it, and I guess such a comeback for me from 2025. And just regrouping and refocusing, so really, really proud of myself for this one. This one was for me, for sure.
And you should be proud of yourself because it takes a lot of work to be able to get back up, especially when you've had some challenging times. How hard has it been to, keep going and keep being at training?
Yeah, I really had to get back to myself and feeling like myself and finding that confidence again. I'm really glad Floody does run a tight ship, but, she's back. I'm
And who else would you like to thank, Lana? Because it is Naomi Flood definitely has done so much to get you here, but there's a team behind you as well with who else supports you?
Yeah, obviously I've given my hat off to Floody this season. It's the BMD group entirely. It's Shilly. It's the people that help. Hello. It's just the people that help us every. Or our trailers get to our carnivals to make sure these big things happen. So my family, especially my sister, my Noosa crew at home, and then especially my mum, that's more important, yeah.
Shout out to Mum, that's incredible. And just one more question, you're getting your photo back up in that Legends walkway. How much does this race mean to you?
So special. This is so much important to me now and so special because this one was for me.
Well, congratulations, Lana.
Two very special interviews with two very special people. Carla Papik, the winner of the 2025-2026 Shannon Eckstein Iron Classic. Lana Rogers, the winner of the Shore & Partners World Ocean Series, the Subaru Crosstrek. She has had a tremendous season, but what a race we just witnessed, G. 12 months ago, that was you.
That was so up and down. It was so exciting to see. And yeah, Carla did an incredible job last year, and she was second last year in the Shore and Partners Shannon Eckstein Classic. So she's now jumped up onto the top spot, and she really thoroughly deserves it. She's been working so hard, and I know she was quite disappointed after the Shore and Partners Iron Series overall win. So to bounce back from that and now take the top spot is where she deserves to be.
One thing that will continue to bewilder me about this Shannon Eckstein Iron Classic is the topsy-turvy nature of it every single time, that from start to finish, we might have 10 different leaders of the race, and it was exactly the same this time round, Pulley.
Yeah, absolutely. It was just from start to finish chaos, wasn't it? The swell, every time it hears the Shannon Eckstein Iron Classic, Mother Nature finds a way to just whip up a little bit of chaos for us. But you know what I love the most about Carla's interview at the end there? She said she was at the most crucial part of that race, coming in on the ski leg. A really tricky wave came in, and she had a decision to make, and she goes, I would have never forgiven myself if I hadn't have gone that wave. And G, you'd know this as well. There's so many times where you do think, take the safe option, drop the legs, take off this one and paddle it back in, and it doesn't work out.
It was very gutsy.
You always wonder, what if? So for Carla in that moment to say, I'm going for it, I back myself, I'm going to take this wave, and
it paid off.
And it paid off.
And you can see there, Carla Papik takes the iconic Shannon Eckstein Iron Classic trophy, as well as the $25,000 winner's check. We now turn our attention, though, to the men's race. Ali Day's last ever race in the Shore and Partners World Ocean Series. The official start list for the Open Ironman final. Jackson Borg, Connor Maggs, Benny Carberry, Riley Harlan, Anthony Doyle, Ethan Callahan, Dan Collins, Matt Bevilacqua, Ali Day, the man himself, Cooper Williams. We roll over to the next page. We can see Noah Steiner, Joe Collins, Mitch Morris, Jai Timperley, Kai Harlan, Riley Brennan, Sean Riley, Finn Askew, Zach Morris, and Kai Taylor. And just like years ago, Paulie, when you retired at this race here, there was a guard of honour. There was a moment to reflect on a stellar career for you, but none more stellar than the man himself, Ali Day. In the first edition of the 2019 Shannon Eckstein Ironman Classic, he had a run at the beach with Shannon Eckstein to take him. His resume, his accolades, unbeaten. 11 starts, 11 victories at the Coolangatta Gold. Perfection, the hardest course our sport has to offer. Recently, he adds another Iron Series crown to his legacy with 6 in total. He's our current Australian Ironman champion. He has the title 4 times over. He's a world champion. He's a Shore and Partners World Ocean Series champion. He has 2 Shannon Eckstein Ironman Classics. But without a question, he's a fan favourite. He's an athlete who's given everything, every time, and he's brought the crowd with him with every step of the journey. When the spotlight burns brightest, though, on this day, the biggest stage of all, he delivers. He is a 2-time champion. There are only a few others in the history of our sport that is also a 2-time champion. This, he has the chance today, okay? He won the first ever. Away from the flags, though, away from the finish lines, he's something even more than that. He's important to the people in his life. He's a family man, a dad, a husband. To Kel, to Danny, to Andy. He's grounded, he's humble, he's fiercely proud of the people who stand behind him. Though every early morning, every hard-earned win, it's all for purpose. It's all for him to be a great of our sport, to leave a lasting legacy. The retirement tour, make no mistake, it's not a farewell lap. It's Ali Day. He's still racing. He's still pushing. He's still capable of rewriting history, and that moment might happen today.
Ali Day. I'm in Surfers Paradise Surf Lifesaving Club, and I'm 35 years old. The Shore and Partners World Ocean Series means a lot to me. I've been fortunate enough to win it a couple of times before. Having my family in tow as well adds to the enjoyment of it. It's an adventure going away, staying in different hotel rooms with them. Travelling with your kids can be tough, but it's also so rewarding as well. So, yeah, winning this series, being a part of this series is something that I cherish, and I really enjoy, going around the Cairns and turning up to race at the Shore and Partners World Ocean Series.
And here he is, Ali Day, at the top of the Walk of Fame. A Walk of Fame that he's already on twice. Today he gets a chance for 3 of them. When you're watching today the champion being celebrated, you're watching the standard, you're watching the benchmark. It's a career built on consistency, courage, and the refusal to never take a backward step. Feats and achievements may never be matched again. Today, the stage is yours, Ali Day. Go do you, go make history. everyone's behind you.
Yeah, we all love Ali Day, don't we? And what a special moment for Ali and Earl Evans. Ali has been a proud Shaw and Partners Financial Services ambassador for a lot of years now. I think it's almost 8 years. So what an incredible relationship he has with Earl and the whole team at Shaw and Partners Financial Services. And it's great that a lot of the team is actually here watching this weekend. So Ali will soak up this moment. He'll try and compose himself. I think he'll be a little nervous. I think he always goes over to see his family, Kel, Andy and Danny, before the race. So what a special time for him.
Well, that's it, Paulie. It's a Shannon Eckstein Ironman Classic. Wins are not gifted. You have to take them. You have to take it out of the claws of every other athlete that's on the line. You've been in Ali's position before. You were able to execute. How does Ali execute in this moment? The farewell tour, his last time around the Cairns in the Shaw and Partners World Ocean Series.
Yeah, look, there's no doubt about it. He wants to win this a third time. Right now, he's probably on cloud 9. He's just done the Guard of Honour. All his friends and family down there on the beach, all of the athletes in the final, high-fiving him, hugging him. There's none more respected than Ali on that start line. There's no doubt about it. As soon as that gun goes, he's just going to switch back into beast mode.
Now, Ali Day's retirement, his farewell, his last lap around the Cairns, that's one of the spectacles here. But we have a Shaw and Partners World Ocean Series. We see Borgie just get a little bit of festivities about himself. He's in a good mood. But there are 4 men, including that man, Jackson Borg, that can win the title. The equations, they're muddy, they're kerfuddled, they're all difficult there. Jackson Borg needs to win, plain and simple. He needs to win. He needs maths on his side after that. Matt Bavalakwa can finish in the top 4. He then needs maths to play on his side. Connor Maggs, with a win, will win the title. Ethan Callahan, with a win, will win the title. They're the 4 names to look for in the overall series title. But right now, this is not just a race. This is how you create a legacy. This is to honour the great, the Shannon Eckstein. It's the start now of the Open Men's Iron Final, the Shannon Eckstein Iron Classic. We are racing.
We are off and away, and the boys have chosen to run south again. Obviously, they're doing a great job trying to get through that waiting section there, and you can see Riley Harlan, Zach Morris has had a great start as well. Finn Askew's in their mix as well. So this is just the first step now. They've got a long way to go.
I can just see there the yellow and black board there of Jacob Chalmers, Manly Lifesaving Club. He's the Race 1 ticket holder. So Isabella Argois from Coogin, she was valiant in her Race 1 ticket effort. What can Jacob Chalmers show us? Who's in the lead right now, Paulie?
Yeah, at the bottom of the screen there, that's Joey Collins. Left of him is Mitch Morris, and to the left of that again is Zachy Morris. So there's none better that know this beach than those BMD Northcliffe boys. They're already starting to take a little bit of a lead on this, but they're only just approaching that bank now, and we saw how heavy it was in the women. So these men, they're going to have to muscle up and wrestle their way through this, as we see Morris there popping that wave and just getting thrown side to side.
Opportunity here for Kai Taylor to sneak on through. He'll get up and over, so will Finn Askew. So opportunity presents itself. You've got to take it when they show.
Oh, have a look at that. Just getting absolutely rinsed in the middle there. We saw a couple of boys sneak out to the left and then a couple to the right. It might have been Borgie or potentially Connor Maggs. We'll have to wait and see. But at the moment, the middle of the field there just got completely wiped out.
Oh, have to roll. Someone has to roll. Up and over does go Joey Collins. Ali Day has found his way out. He's in the lead right now. Ali Day alongside Finn Askew, clubmate Kai Taylor from Burleigh Heads, Mowbray Park. You can see Ethan Callahan on the tail there of Ali Day. So potentially the future following the great.
Yes, there we go. Finn Askew in 1. It might be Riley Harlan potentially in 2. Ali Day's there in 3. And Ethan Callahan in 4. So a couple of big heavy hitters out the back at the moment.
We've really had our eyes on Ethan Callahan this whole World Ocean Series, and he's done a fantastic job. He's been super consistent with his points, but he needs a good result today to get that overall title.
Just on the tail of that field there, it's Sean Riley of Burleigh Heads, Mowbray Park, an Australian champion from 2023, Dan Collins of Redhead Beach, the Novocastrian, the Newcastle Shire. They will be going off right now for Dan Collins, right in the mix for this race here. But look at that, Finney Askew takes the lead right now over Kai Taylor. Ali Day turns the can now. He's all about fairy tales, Ali Day. Is it a fairy tale again for him today? Sean Riley rounds the can. Here it is. Connor Maggs there in about 10th position, so not out of the overall fight by any stretch of the imagination. Oh, Finn Askew surfing that one to perfection, Paulie.
Great little runner there from Finn Askew, sitting on the top of that, gliding it perfectly. They're turning it down to the north, and then they've got to surf back to the right.
Waves on out the back, pulley. Waves on out the back. Ethan Callahan found a nice one. Connor Maggs falls right out the back of that one. Opportunity presents itself, and opportunity needs to be taken. And Ali Day has found a little bump. Look at a wave there. Dan Collins, Finn Askew. Horrible spot. Skills there from Finn Askew, a true waterman of the sport. Ali Day sits up. He gets joined. We've got a wave of 6 leading this one around now. Leg number 1 of the Shannon Eckstein Ironman Classic. Noah Steiner on that second wave out behind. But on the first wave here, Ethan Callahan, Ali Day, Finn Askew, Dan Collins, Mitch Morris, Kai Taylor and Sean Riley.
What a lineup we've got there. You'll see the boys, they'll try and get their breath back and put in a really strong transition. Finn Askew with a little bit of flair standing up on his board. He is a great surfer as well, so he can do that comfortably, but it is a little risky sometimes when you do those things.
Yeah, great transition there from Finn. He's absolutely flying around through at the moment. There we go, Sean Riley in 2. Ali Day's in that top 6 and 7 as well. Let's have a look where the boys are going to run down to the south. We talked about before, the girls ran a long way to the south. I think the boys will do a lot less, but let's wait and see.
Noah Steiner just through transition in 8th position, but you've got your leaders on the screen right now in 7. Try and keep you up to date with the overall series when we can, but right now it's the important part of this race. It's the lead of this race. It's the leaders right now. Finn Askew enters the water first. Burley in just behind. Dan Collins on his tail.
We've got some incredible swimmers in that front pack in Dan Collins, Finn Askew, Ali Day and Ethan Callahan. We spoke yesterday a little bit about how his stroke is so long and strong and beautiful, so I'm going to look out for him through this swim leg, and I think he's got great skills. So this is going to come down to finding that can and making sure they didn't make the mistake that the women did just before.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a debacle, but there's just so much undertow in that water, so much energy, and it's just crazy at the moment.
You asked for a risk taker in the women's field, Paulie, and you've got a risk taker here in the men's. Riley Brennan has shortcut the run down as much as he can. He's going to back his swim ability, and he's a phenomenal swimmer.
Very strong, very powerful. We saw he almost got the win earlier today in the Sunset 10,000 swim race. He finished a close second, but he's a big, strong, powerful lad. Maybe he feels he might be able to outmuscle Mother Nature here. We'll have to wait and see.
It looks like it's really working, that swim leg from Riley Brennan. He's really taken some ground off that front pack, so I like that move that he's done. He was a little further back, so he's gone, why not risk it to get the biscuit? But you can see they're diving really deep under these waves. It is quite shallow out there, but there is so much water pushing out to that green water, a lot of undertow, so the boys are doing a great job, and we'll see where they pop up in comparison to the cans in a moment.
Yeah, I don't mind the remove of Riley Harlan right now. He's taken ground away from everyone, but Finn Askew has found a great flow out there at the moment. He found the right passage out on the board. He found the right passage out on the swim. This is what it's all about. In conditions like this, wild, windy, swell is up, you need to find the right passage out.
And what's strange, on our screens, we're actually just saying that Bevy has just come through transition. So he is a long way back, and that's going to really hinder his overall point score chances. So that's unfortunately, he must have been smashed in that board leg. So we'll keep an eye on that one and see if he can pull back some ground on the rest of the field.
It's still Finn Askew. He's the world Ironman champion, Paulie, and this is a moment for him that he would love to seize.
Yeah, absolutely. He's 2/3 of the way there, or halfway through the second swim leg, shall I say. Last weekend, he was looking unbelievable all weekend and just came unstuck. He would love to close this one out. This would be a monumental win for Finn Askew if he can get back to the beach on this swim leg and just out and around clean on that ski.
And Finn Askew's had some amazing results in the past. He is actually the world champion in the Ironman event. So he hasn't had a great result since that. So I know he's trying to really get another big one to his name.
This pack has closed in dramatically. I thought it was going to be a lot more spread out around this swim can than what it was, but they are all on the tail now of Finn Askew. Noah Steiner has swum the chase back right up to the feet there of the leaders. Dan Collins goes around the can. Ali Day there in second spots at Surface Paradise 1-2. Look at the Burley heads. No, Connor Maggs, he has had a brilliant swim there. Connor Maggs has pushed himself right back into the mix here. So the overall series is up for grabs. It's Connor Maggs and Ethan Callahan right now side by side. We got a battle on our hands.
They will be eyeballing each other. They'll know exactly where each other is, and they'll know what the point score is and what they need to do in order to take out that that overall Ironman title.
It's very difficult in those situations, isn't it? You can get stuck up in caught up in racing the competitor that you're trying to compete against for the overall. You've just got to put your blinkers on.
Sorry,
stay in the race.
Paulie, to interrupt you. Ali Day has kicked himself into the overdrive right now. He has swum up and past Finn Askew. Dan Collins also. This is experience right now from the two. Wave on out the back, swell up. Dan Collins is right in the pocket there. Ali Day just going to cruise on down that armchair ride for the one of the greatest of all time. Ali Day streaming on through.
Ethan.
Is that Ethan Callahan?
Ethan Callahan. That's the textbook long 6'4" arms of Ethan Callahan. We talked about it yesterday, G. Just how beautifully he body surfs those waves. Unmistakable. Ethan Callahan, what a swim leg.
Current leader of the World Ocean Series Iron Rankings, a Subaru Crosstrek. They've almost signed it over to him on the registration. He may be able to pick this one up. The 6-beat kick drives in. This is beautiful body surfing.
Wowee.
This is a piece of art right now. Ethan Callahan, your canvas is the ocean, and right now you are Picasso. This is outstanding stuff from the young man. How is the confidence of this young kid? He's leading the series right now. He's on the biggest stage of all, the Shannon Eckstein Iron Classic, and he is putting his name up in lights. He's going to spoil the party, or wants to spoil the party, I should say, of Ali Day. And right now, he's got one leg to go, and he could do it.
I feel like it's a replay all over again of yesterday. He went into the race yesterday, third leg in the lead, just like this. Wow, can he close it out?
Can he close it out? Giving chase to him. There he is, the man on screen right now, Ali Day. Savour this moment, ladies and gentlemen. It's the last time you will see him in the Shaw & Partners World Ocean Series arena. But right now, his task is momentous. Is momentous because Ethan Callahan is just about to get onto his ski. Last leg here of the 2026 Shannon Eckstein Iron Classic. The whole title, the whole shebang. It's on the line right now for Ethan Callahan. The young man's got a lot in front of him.
And what a show it would be if Ethan Callahan from the Burleyheads Mowbray Park Club could take this one out just after Carla Papak has taken that out. That would be a huge win for the club, and it's great to see him. He's just focusing on himself. He's getting through that whitewater cleanly. He's going to want to make a dash for it and hope that the boys get hit behind him.
Oh, God, he'd be nervous right now. He'd be praying to Mother Nature, if ever you let me out on a ski leg, this is the one.
Please,
this is it, please. All of my Christmases at once.
Ali Day tried to go left foot down as well, tried to get around that one. Ethan Callahan finding a pretty good passage right now. Finn Askew side by side with his clubmate. Ali Day looks to be out as well. The waves, they may not be done yet though. The story, it is unwritten. There is still plenty to play out here in the finale of the Shaw & Partners World Ocean Series. It's a Shannon Eckstein Classic. A bit like a few years ago, we got a kite surfer going through the course. He's lost. Get that guy a map. He's got no idea where he is because right now, this is the biggest stage of all. It's the Shaw & Partners World Ocean Series. And right now, your main actor, it's Ethan Callahan.
And we only have two competitors that have actually made it into the clean green water of Ethan Callahan and Ali Day. So the old and the young are in with a chance to win the Shaw & Partners Shannon Eckstein Classic.
The old calf, the young bull. I tell you what, if the surf doesn't make Ethan Callahan nervous, Ali Day chasing you certainly would.
He could feel the breath on the back of his neck right now, no doubt about that. The margin might be 50 metres, but the presence of Ali Day is enough to send shivers down even the strongest man's spine.
Let's look, there it is, the little look over the shoulder. One look from Ethan Callahan. Who's the last person you'd want to see chasing you? He'd be going, oh my God, not this guy, just let me have a win. You've had enough. But here he goes. He's making his way to the apex. If he can get around and does what Carla Papak does, picks up one of those runners off the cans, he's got one hand on the trophy. He wants the car keys. Give me the cash. Let's go.
And you could see how tough it was for the boys to paddle into the win there. They really leant forward and got over their work over the front. And you can see Ethan Callahan is running that Race 1 Surfcraft ski.
I think we have a wave out the back here, G. Have a look at this.
Oh, gosh, is Ali on it?
Ali on? Oh, what's going to happen?
Ali potentially on a swell line. Ethan Callahan riding one as well. You can see it now. That is the image right there. This is the race right now, ladies and gentlemen. You've got the young Ethan Callahan. You've got the great Ali Day chasing him down. This is the passing of the torch potentially right now from the past to the future. Potentially here we see Ethan Callahan not only win the Shannon Eckstein Ironman Classic, but quite possibly as well the Shaw & Partners World Ocean Series. He's in that whitewater of turbulence now. Ali Day on a wave out the back. This is going to be it. Does Ethan Callahan have enough runway to get away now from him? Ali Day trying to chase him down, but Ethan Callahan, he's going to get the job done. Give that man the absolute mission of a lifetime. Take the lead into the Shannon Eckstein Iron Classic. Win it, you become immortal. You take home the title. You get yourself on the honour board. The legacy, the stories, it is just the beginning right now for Ethan Callahan. He spoils the party of the great Ali Day, but today it's all about Ethan Callahan, and he's all about winning races.
That was fantastic. Oh my gosh, Ethan, he thoroughly deserved that. Yesterday he got very unlucky in the Sunset 10,000. You can see him hugging his mum there. What a special moment. And this has been a long time coming, I feel, to see him.
Poetic moment as well there for Ali Day. Oh, so close. The heartbreak for him in his farewell. He will be elated, although disappointed, elated there for Ethan Callahan. He knows that the gentleman, the athlete, the calibre of person that Ethan Callahan is, if there was anyone on the beach that could have beaten him today, I'm sure he's glad it's Ethan Callahan.
What a special moment, and we can see Shaw & Partners Financial Services CEO Earl Evans coming in to congratulate the boys, and what a fantastic event this, the hype around it, and I can't wait to hear from Ethan. We're down with Josh.
Disbelief there for Ethan Callahan. I think we may not get many words out of him.
Yeah, it looks like Connor Maggs has pulled up into
I'm here with the champion. Sorry, Haz. Well, I'm here with the champion. What do you do when you win not only the Shannon Eckstein Iron Classic, but the overall World Ocean Series Championship as well? How do you feel?
Oh, it doesn't feel real. I went into this race pretty nervous, and I knew what I needed to do. I needed to beat Connor and Bevy and come out and win is just unreal.
Absolutely unbelievable. And to beat the man behind you as well, an absolute superstar of the sport, one of the all-time greats. It makes it all that more special?
Oh, definitely. Being on the podium with Ali, it's always a special feeling being on the podium next to Ali. So I'm so thankful for Shaw & Partners and Race One for putting this event on, and then Michael King and my mum and dad. So they're all so amazing to me, and my girlfriend Cookie, she's amazing too. So thank you.
You're only just a teenager, mate. You've started your career in such emphatic fashion, and it's always been you set your race up early, you sneak away, and the big boys chase you. What goes through your mind as such a young athlete when you've got the best of all time coming after you?
Oh, I could see Ali just behind me. I knew I just needed to work in that last ski, and I just went out there and did what I usually do. Michael's been great to me this last few weeks. Just he knows the nerves, and he knows I get pretty nervous, so it's been really good to be there. But it's just unreal.
Matt Poole, Matt Bevilacqua, Ali Day, Corey Taylor, Jackson Maynard. You add your name to that trophy in the honour of the great man. What does that mean to you?
Oh, it means the world. You know, I never thought I'd be up here winning the Shannon Eckstein. A few years ago, I was just a little kid watching from the sidelines, and to win this now, it's so amazing.
Who do you want to thank?
Oh, obviously my parents, they're pretty amazing, and the coaches, and Earl Evans from Shaw & Partners, he's amazing too, so I can't thank everyone enough.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, your champion not only today for the entire series, Ethan Callahan.
Wow. What an interview. Isn't he so fantastic? The future is bright for surf life saving with Ethan Callahan coming through. I just love that interview so much. And it is Valentine's Day, so for him to thank his girlfriend's always very nice as well. Very cute.
Very cute. And I think with, $25,000, a new whip in the garage, you can probably afford to buy a big bouquet of flowers on the way home. Maybe just drive the new Subaru Crosstrek through the nearest service station, get a nice bouquet, as nice as you can get from the service station anyway. $25,000, he'd get one delivered, couldn't he? Oh, what a day, though, for Ethan Callahan. And the moment for him, he say only a couple of years ago, he's only a young man, he's 19, if that, maybe 20 years old. But a couple of years ago, he's watching from the sidelines. Now he's in the race, he's winning, he joins the greats in that Walk of Fame.
I can still remember like it was yesterday. Only, what, was it 2 years ago? Ethan Callahan, a young unknown kid, wins the Hayden Kenny Classic 10,000 against Ali Day. It was his first major win, and to be honest, for a lot of us, it was the first time we'd almost just about heard his name. Already, he's just so consistent with putting himself up the front at the pointy end of these big races. And yesterday, very close second. He didn't even look remotely, I'm sure he was once he settled, but he almost looked a little bit angry with second yesterday, which is just, I guess, testament to the character of how much this bloke wants to win and that he means business.
I think the most impressive thing for me about Ethan Callahan is how consistent he has been over this summer, not just in this Shaw & Partners World Ocean Series, but also in the Shaw & Partners Iron Series. He has been constantly up the top, leading races, pushing the pace, and he just doesn't look like he's ever trying or exhausted or anything.
effortless.
It is so effortless and it's so cool to see.
Who does that effortless racing remind you of?
The man himself.
The man himself,
Shannon
Eckstein.
Eckstein. Yeah, it's scary. The prospects of Ethan Callahan, the Slim Reaper, he made the quote last year when he was leading the series through the early stages that keep the kilometres off the car. He wanted a new car, not a second-hand car. So for him this year, he can put as many kilometres he wants on that Subaru Crosstrek because it's his now. We will have a presentation of the cars later, but you can see the crowd that's battling the elements right now as well just shows that this is a big stage. This is the grand stage. This is the biggest of all when it comes to surf sports. It's the Shore & Partners World Ocean Series, and we've still got plenty still to go.
We do, Duff. We've only just completed the irons. We still have the individual ski, swim and board races, and then we are going to wrap things up with the open mixed Taplin, which I think is the premier event of the Shore & Partners Shannon Eckstein Classic.
It's one of the great ones, isn't it? It's absolutely special. It's just the testament of the best clubs and culminating, I guess, wrapping up the end of summer and what has been a fantastic series, one of the best Shore & Partners World Ocean Series we've seen to date. And you know what? I've got a feeling what we've seen right now has been special, and there's still plenty more greatness to come.
Oh, still plenty of greatness still to come. And we now go next event on the program. As we can see, the men just getting their presentations now. And there's Shannon Eckstein presenting all the Ironman. And there would still be a part of Shannon that would want to be out there competing.
Surf like that, absolutely.
The professor wants to be out there for sure, and I don't care what he says. He would love to be out there racing with the boys, and you know what? He would still mix it with them.
I think
absolutely.
He did actually extend the invite to me with himself and Corey Hill's Monday morning swim run training sessions. Although he said, we do stop at the back of the break. There's not much strokes. There's a whole lot of body surfing and a coffee after. So maybe
that sounds great.
Maybe it sounds all
Can I
right,
have an invite too?
Yeah. Mine must be lost in the mail, or at least coming by carrier pigeon. He is getting on in age, isn't he? And there is Ali Day. You heard the cheers for him, and there's the champion, Ethan Callahan. He's going to take the 25,000. And now this iconic design, this iconic trophy. It is Shannon Eckstein all over. It's just so it's iconic.
It really is such an iconic trophy. I haven't seen anything like that across any sport, and it's so Shannon Eckstein. Obviously the orange and the green corded boards. I remember kids used to replicate that with different colours, and it just goes to show how influential Shannon Eckstein has been.
You could almost say for a lot of the athletes there, it's iconic, but it's also traumatic. Because how often did we see that orange and green board just a mile in front of us?
It's trauma-inducing, that is for sure.
I got a little bit of a cold chill then.
It's trauma-inducing, and I think we're going to see a little bit more about how these Race 1 surf crafts are put together. We got a little package.
Guys here at Race 1 Surfcraft headquarters. I'm going to take you on a little tour around the factories to show you what we get up to here. But first, let's grab a coffee. So now I've got my coffee. We are in the Race 1 shop here. This is where you can come and buy all of your surf essentials. We have this amazing wallpaper which showcases so many great moments. This is our Race 1 Surfcraft and Shore & Partners boardroom. We hold a lot of meetings up here. There's plenty of memorabilia, as you can see. This is our amazing board showroom. They're just so great in the waves. They were actually designed by our very own Race 1 athletes in Matt Bevilacqua, Zach Morris and myself. So we've been on lots of boards over our time, and we all absolutely love these, and they've proven to get results. Thanks for coming on our tour of Race 1 headquarters, guys. We want to see as many people walking away with our Race 1 Surfcraft. We can't wait.
Jeez, G, I knew you were good out in the ocean and on the sand, but I didn't know you were a time traveller. Probably explains a lot about your racing career. Very fast around the cans, and there might be a little bit of a secret trick in that. But we got the open female ski race about to go. We started the day with 8 potential females that could be crowned the overall champions. After a few eliminations through the qualifiers, we are down to 6. Emily Doyle will go in as the #1 ranked ski paddler. She has a big task in front of her with the swell lines there. Bella Williams, Julia Padruch, she was the Sunset 10,000 winner this morning. Abby Carter of Chugan. Dakota Luke, she won the first event of the summer at the Burleigh 5,000 earlier this year. Charlotte Hart, Lily Finardi, Freya Wilson, Luca Piffer, Emily Hollyman under the new colours there of Burleigh Heads Mowbray Park, Bella McCabe, Chloe Mace, Caitlin Miller, Claudia Kelly, Caitlin Reese. She will be the MVP crowned at the end of this, $5,000 richer because of that. Carla Papik, she's going to be flying high, and I think she's probably the one to beat now. Chelsea Jentz of Southport, Charlie Munro of Manly, Piper Harrison of Newport. We round round it out with the Olympian Ali Clark of Surfers
What
Paradise.
a field. This one's going to be a great race and going to be super tricky out there in these conditions. But after watching the racing this morning in the Sunset 10,000, I was so impressed by Julia Pedroot from BMD Northcliffe. She was fearless. She just attacked the waves through the break and managed to sneak out by herself and then got an armchair ride in. And Bob's your uncle, she's your winner. So I'm going with her today.
Yeah, there's been some amazing skills all day that we've seen, and none better than it. Jump onto the Instagram World Ocean Series and have a look at M. Doyle drop that ski in a reverse, back into drive, and just launched like I've never seen a ski do before. Stayed upright and just paddled off like nothing had happened.
Unbelievable that she didn't get yeeted off that ski. I don't know how that she stayed in touch with that one, but we had 8 go in with the female ski series. Paulie, I hope you've got your abacus ready because it's a bit of a math equation right now. Quite simply, Emily Doyle and Piper Harrison, they lead the charge. Any result for them in this final will improve their overall score. Claudia Kelly, she needs to come first or second with no further improvements from the rest of the field. Katie Reese, Dakota Luke, they need a win, plain and simple. They win, it becomes an equation. Carla Papik, still a great hope in this one. She'll need to come either first or second and then rely on the maths and the positions to drop in. I think the 2 favourites going in for the overall series and the ones to watch, it's going to be Emily Doyle and Piper Harrison. Piper Harrison started the season off. She had the 10,000 win at the Shore and Partners Hayden Kenny Classic, and you have to think Emily Doyle, an Ironwoman by trade or by heart, but ski paddling is her bread and butter.
And you know what? She actually ended up in 4th position in the Iron only 15 minutes ago. So she is in great form. She'll come off a lot of confidence from that as well. So I'd love to see Em take this one out. She's been working incredibly hard at BMD Northcliffe under the guidance of Naomi Flood. And what better coach to have than Naomi Flood? Obviously, such an incredible ski paddler herself. Olympic kayaker. Very lucky to have her there.
They're at split ends of the field as well. M. Doyle's up there on the far northern side. Piper Harrison second last from the southern side there. So you know what? It's going to be.
We got one just out the back there as well, so won't be able to get a start just yet. Sorry to cut you off there, Paulie, but you can see this is hard. This is a challenge right now. To get a fair start, it's all so important. You don't want to hinder someone from the start, and you can see Ali Clark's in a good bit of water there. She's in a nice clean passage, as is Piper Harrison, just on the inside of them as well. It's going to be Charlie Munro of Manly. She's got a nice out. I do like the northern side off this start line.
Oh, you just don't want that job as a starter, do you? There is so much pressure to get everyone underway cleanly, but it is very testing in these conditions. And you can see Carla Papak's just sort of starting to edge forward a little, and she wants to get going. She's riding a high, so she just wants to get in her ski and get going.
The air traffic control movements there from the start are just waving them back. And on screen there, purple ski, that race 1 ski, Katie Reese. She will be the MVP at the end of this year, and quite astonishingly, she is top 6 in every single discipline. The iron, the swim, the ski. She currently leads the swim. Racing here, it's the final of the Shore and Partners World Ocean Series Women's Ski on Shannon Eckstein Iron Classic Day. Our Ironmen and women champions have been crowned. Congratulations to Carla Papik and Ethan Callahan. But right now, it's the fastest craft on the ocean, and it's Piper Harrison off to a flyer on the closest to screen.
Yeah, Piper Harrison got off to an unbelievable start there. She's just been tagged a little bit on that southern side now, but wow, she's got like she was shot out of a cannon there.
You can see the girls almost start to slow up when they can see the waves breaking. They want to make sure they get a good run into it where they've got some speed. Lily Fernardi up at the top on the northern side. She's managed to just sneak over that one.
That could be M. Doyle, the top of screen there in the blue ski. M. Doyle looks like she might have potentially snuck out on the northern side. We can't see what's on that back bank, but there's Carla Papak, top of screen, picking up where she left off at straight
look
straight
at the north
to the front.
there, Paulie. Look at the north there. Carla Papik's found a passage. Piper Harrison's up and over as well. So Piper Harrison, a big chance in the overall.
Look at the back shoot.
Oh no, the BMD Northcliffe back shoot has got the best there of the BMD Northcliffe girl. You think a bit of home beach advantage would go your way, but it doesn't. But look at that, screaming out on that northern side is M. Doyle on the blue ski. She's currently in about 4th position. Carla Papik there, the red and yellow. She's in about 2nd, trying to pick up who our leader is on that side there. Potentially Abby Carter of Tugan. That would be a story if it was. Lily Famadi right in the mix. Katie Reese comes there. It's Julia Pador. Yes. She was the Sunset 10,000 winner this morning. She is in unbelievable and undeniable form. But M. Doyle just there on a tail. Piper Harrison starting to mix in here. Chelsea Gents of Southport also there.
What is so impressive is that Julia was actually in a double ski this morning as well with Claudia Kelly. So it's the New Zealand girls have teamed up. They had a win this morning. She also had a win in the ski ski in the Sunset Series this morning. So she's in some great form and she's doing it very, very well out there.
Yeah, she's racing unbelievable. Fearless, as you said before, G, but unbelievable race so far. Carla Papak struggling to stay onto the side wash there. She's just dropped back onto the tail wash. They're rounding that apex now and give themselves the first opportunity of these runs.
Oh, and it's a tight turn, that one, isn't it? You can see they're just trying to sneak around a bit of crash and bash. We see Bella Williams.
Lily Finardi's gone. Two of them out of their skis. M. Doyle gets around unscathed, so she may just open the door there for the overall title. But carnage there on the apex. Look at that. Caught up in the mess is Piper Harrison. She had it all in front of the overall series is blown. It's gone right now. Piper Harrison out of the ski. This is disaster there for her. We turn our attention, though, back to the front of this race. Julia Pedroot, she's got herself a slender lead over Carla Papak. Carla Papak is flying high right now, and we know the skills that she possesses.
And look, M. Doyle's also right there in the mix, so it's going to be to come down to who can hold their wave the best, and are they going to take the waves like we saw Carla did in the iron, or are they going to put the legs over?
There's a fourth in here as well.
Flying through there on that race one ski. She's got four in there. We've got
Papak on.
Papak on. Just like we saw in the Shannon Eckstein Iron Classic final. She goes again. Smile on her face as well. Loving every minute of it. If it worked before, we'll say it again. Vamos, Carla. Let's go. Let's get across the line. She is flying away right now. We think she might have done it. We can't see what's to the north. You can almost tell from the face, the smile, the look to the side that she might have done the job. This is Carla Papak's day. Mark it in your calendar, the February the 14th. Forget about Valentine's Day. It's now Senorita Carla Papak Day. Here we go. You cannot stop her right now. She is on fire. She's going to win the ski title, and depending on where M. Doyle finishes, she may win the overall series as well.
Well, M. Doyle was just on that wave behind her, so we'll see where she ends up. But Carla, it is your day. Wow, what an incredible result. We got Julia Pedroot
there
and
across
M.
the
Doyle
line
in
second
third.
there. M. Doyle in third. So I do believe unofficially from the calculations that Pooley's just sent through that Emily Doyle will be the overall series champion with 31,320 points, and Carla Papak will finish with 29,651. Did everything she could. She's the champion of the day, but Emily Doyle will take the series.
And you know what? She'll still take home $1,500, but we've got Josh down there for an interview.
I am with the champ, and when it rains, it pours. Carla Papak back-to-back wins, and in the same fashion. Big ski wave. You had to hold it. Was it going through your head? I've done this before.
That one was a little bit tricky. I feel like I was really going sideways. I thought I was done actually in that one, but I just tried to stick to my skills, lean back a little bit, and I mean, I don't know, the gods are looking after me today.
When it's a good day, it's a good day?
Yeah, I don't know, I went in with a good attitude. I woke up feeling all good, not too tired. Yeah, I think it's been a good day so far.
Can you go more?
I mean, let's get a mixed Taplin win and then we can talk.
What a way, what a day. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up. Carla Papak is your iron and ski race champion.
Thanks so much, guys. Thank you, Burley. Thank you, Reese, my boss.
I just cut off there in the last bit of the thanks and the praise there from Carla Papak, but Burley heads Mowbray Park. What a day they are having. On the shoulders of Ethan Callahan and Carla Papak, and we mentioned the mixed Taplin. It's all exciting. M. Doyle there. She's in third spot. She's the overall series ski champion. She's had a stellar summer. She has come back from injury. I don't know if you can tell us a little bit more about her injury troubles over the off-season, but she's in great form.
She really is in great form, and it's so great to see the rewards coming through because, she has had some injuries over the off-season. She was in a boot for a little while. She had this hip injury as well, so lots to battle with, but she's always got a smile on her face. You can see she's so loved by all the girls, and she has such a great relationship with Floody, so it's great to see that she could take that one out and get a third today as well in the Shannon Eckstein Classic.
Yeah, official results there for that race. It was Carla Papak in first, Julia Pedroot of Northcliffe in second, Emily Doyle in third. Round out the points there, Katie Reese, Bella McCabe and Lily Finardi in fourth, fifth and sixth.
Great result for Katie Reese, a fourth there. Certainly she's well and truly
she's clinched that MVP now, I think, Paulie. We can almost put that one to bed. It's unofficial, obviously, and our words are worth nothing. And look at that, the autographs there from M. Doyle for the BMD Northcliffe Nippers, and Carla Papak. Get one of hers. She's the one to get today. She is on fire.
Sometimes when it's just your day, everything falls into place, and that seems to be happening with Carla right now, and she's riding a wave of confidence, so I can't wait to see what the rest of the season holds for Carla.
Should we start it? We're starting the Viking clap.
Start the Viking clap. We've been requested to start the Viking clap for none other than the Currumbin Viking, Jaden Erskine. He currently leads the series, and we went into the Open Men's Ski Series with 12 possible champions. We are left, though, with 3. There has been carnage in the Open Men's Ski field here today. We know the kayakers, they're battling hard for Olympic qualification down at the GP2 in Penrith, but right now the action here is in the Shaw and Partners World Ocean Series arena. Here is the start list. That's the man to watch, the Currumbin Viking himself, the Mad Mullet, Jaden Erskine, position number 1. Russell Fox of Half Moon Bay, Campbell Greaves of Burleigh Heads, Mowbray Park, Chris Calibert of Mermaid Beach, Reese Mulholland and Darby Meyer of Surfers Paradise, SP Love on Lover's Day, Valentine's Day, Nathaniel Neal of Allura, Josh Murphy, Swansea Belmont, another chance in the overall ranks. He will need a win and nothing less than that. Callum Redrup of Wanda Beach, Kevin Morrison, the great man, the iconic Kevin Morrison, handler of Shannon Eckstein on Iron Classic Day, Hobie Smith of Cronulla, Alan McAvar of Maroochydore, Dan Mole of Curraba, Cooper Miskell, Burleigh Heads, Mowbray Park, Braden Casamento. Jake Reese needs a win today in order to take the overall title away from Jaden Erskine. Max Brooks, one of the gentlemen of our sport. But here we have the men with the starter of the Open Men's Ski Race for the Shaw and Partners World Ocean Series. Paulie, you feeling brave?
I'm feeling brave, Duff. I'm excited to watch this one. It is going to be an absolute blockbuster. They're going to go flying, grip and rip. Let's see them have it. I'm going Jaden Erskine, outsider Kevy Morrison.
Oh, good choice there. I'm going Jake Rees because he had such a fantastic paddle this morning and he is lightning fast across the sand. So if it comes down to a sprint finish, I don't think anyone's beating him up the beach.
I would have loved to go with Kevy Morrison as one of the old salt dogs, so I'll go with another old salt dog out there. Russell Fox of Half Moon Bay. Do
Great
not
pick.
discount the Victorian, as well as that Max Brooks. He's a former Australian Ironman champion. He loves a bit of ski paddling these days, and I would say he's old, but he's only just had his 30th birthday. He's just been retired for so long. How do you retire at 25?
Not old.
How do you retire at 25, G?
You win an Open Ironman title at
that's
Aussies
right.
and then you retire.
Yeah, you sail off into the sunset. Maybe he's the smart one and we're all the fools. But we're in the hands of the starter now. We are racing with the starter now, so no rest for the wicket and absolutely flying there through the middle of the field. Hard to pick that up. I think it's Josh Murphy of Swansea Belmont. He knows the equation. Win, and he's a possibility of taking the title. It's a mathematical chance, but it's not. It's at long odds. That is for sure. Darby Meyer there, Surfers Paradise. Nathaniel Neal of Allura as well. A very fast start from Swansea Belmont's Josh Murphy.
I think they're all going to get held up here as well, guys. We can see some sets coming through. Back shot on the northern end.
Russell Fox has been absolutely lit up by that one there. Jaden Erskine is going backwards as well. There's one ski gone. Carnage down on the southern side. Who's that trying to sneak on through?
Southern side's just been annihilated. Oh, my goodness.
Josh Murphy through the middle of the field. Look at that pink ski. Josh Murphy. He's a chance right now. He needs to get out. A win for him will give him every opportunity to take the title.
Oh, it's unfortunate. I just saw Jake Rees come off his ski to try and roll that huge wave, but we can't quite see where he's gone. So hopefully he's held on to it. But a few of the boys have managed to sneak out and they're away.
Yeah, carnage on the southern side, but Josh Murphy on that pink ski is absolutely flying, and that very well might be Jaden Erskine there.
I think it
on
is.
the
It's the
left-hand
Mad
side,
Mullet.
the Mad Mullet, the
He's
Viking
flying.
clap. Watch him go.
The Viking clap works some magic and works some wonders. He's ditched the long tights. He's forgotten about Kathy Freeman and Ian Thorpe in 2000. He's trying to write his own piece of history in 2026. The Mad Mullet. He's got it all in front of him. He's the current ski series leader. He's never won a 10,000 point event. Is this the day that we see him cement himself as one of Australia's, if not the world's best ski paddlers?
Unbelievable. What a start. What a race. But Josh Murphy, they're just tucking in onto the sidewash there, past the first can. They're going to make their way out to the apex. Unbelievable.
Hasn't he been a gentleman there, Jaden? He's really let Josh come up the inside.
Hasn't he?
So that's interesting to see. Usually you want to try and cut that can as close as you can, but in these conditions it is quite tricky because you don't want to get blown on the other side of it. So there you can see he's just snuck around. That's nice.
Taking a tight line there. There we go. He's given himself every opportunity to give himself, a couple of runners there. Josh Murphy pulled a beautiful runner off that apex then.
You can see Russell Fox of Half Moon Bay just rounding around now. Here comes the Surfers Paradise Chargers. Jaden Erskine on one, as is Josh Murphy as well. So here it is, the race 1 and 2. As it stands, they find different lines in. Josh Murphy trying to stick with that one there, trying to chase that swell line. He knows he needs every point in order to take the title. Jaden Erskine still on one, just in behind. We got a little bit of a race on as well from the back markers. Look at the waves here at BMD Northcliffe Beach for the Shaw and Partners World Ocean Series. Series. Here's Callum Redrup of Wanda Beach as well. They started the day on fire, did Smith Dogs Wanda Crew. Josh Murphy, though, he's out there in front in that white turbulent water. Jaden Erskine gets absolutely lit up on that bank, but it manages to hold it all together. Josh Murphy, he's trying to get to the line. Erskine's gone. Erskine's gone. He's taken out the next one with him as well. It's all opened up for Josh Murphy. Jaden Erskine may have just blown the overall series right there. Josh Murphy needed a win. He needed it all. He's just in the background though, sorry. Josh Murphy though, he's going to take the day. He's going to take the victory. He will have the winner's tape and he can hang it on his wall if he wants. Josh Murphy, Swansea Belmont, you are the champion of the Shaw and Partners World Ocean Series Shannon Eckstein ski race.
Oh, we had a very tight finish there for second place. It looks like Jaden Erskine and the competitor
from Miskill, I think it is, that has tried to dip him out on the line. But Josh Murphy with Josh Murphy, I should say. Josh Murphy with Josh Murphy, bit of inception. We got the interview down with our champion, Josh Murphy.
I'm in here with the champion, Josh Murphy. What about that one, mate? All the pressure. Is this the biggest win of your career?
Yeah, that's easily the biggest win of my career, mate. I didn't have the final I wanted this morning, but I knew I had it in me. I was feeling good, so I'm happy with that one.
You're in the title hopes. Erskine was there as well. You went round side by side, and obviously you knew it was going to be a shootout on the way home. What was going through your mind in the final stages?
Yeah, mate, we seen that big one come around the apex, and I was like, I'm going this, but I didn't want to take it at the end, but, mate, I'm happy with that.
What does this mean for Swansea Belmont? They've been a superpower of the past. In the history of the sport, they're one of the greats, but it's been thin pickings over the last couple of years in these big events. What's it like to get them back on the board and where you belong?
Yeah, mate, it's good. We're still building. We've got a good young crew coming through, especially in the ski section, so that's good for the club, mate, yeah.
There's a lot of big reputations, there's a lot of big egos in ski paddling. What's it like to get one done over the top of them?
Yeah, no, mate, it's good, it's good.
A win for the good guys, ladies and gentlemen. Josh Murphy is our ski race champion. Give it up.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
I mentioned on the live stream yesterday, Josh Murphy, the most underrated paddler in Australia right now. Forget underrated. He's now arrived. He's taken out the Shannon Eckstein Iron Ski Race. He's taken 10,000 points, $1,500 with prize money. He did everything he possibly could to give himself the overall title, but the overall title does go to the Currumbin Viking, Jaden Erskine, and he has been one of the stalwarts of this open men's ski field for a long time now, and he's been so close. He still hasn't broken through for that ultimate victory, the top step of the pedestal, but he will be crowned the champion of Shaw and Partners World Ocean Series ski title this year, and he joins an illustrious group of men.
And I mean, if he keeps paddling like that, he will definitely be on the top spot at some point. So looking forward to seeing where his season finishes up, but we are almost ready for a start for the women's swim race now, which is going to be a very great race. It's a hot field and lots can happen out there in these conditions.
Gosh. If you thought the ski title was one that was confusing and convoluted, this one is even tougher. We have 8 possible chances. A lot of them need a win, a lot of them need a victory, and a lot of results to go their way. But at the moment, Claudia Rose Slavin, she leads the charge in the overall swim series. She's on 27,490 points. Young gun, no Katie Reese, closest rival to her. Lana Rogers also will improve with an 8th. So those girls are probably the hot chances. They're the ones that will be favoured in the markets. But Molly Shivnan, Georgia Singleton, Sarah Locke, Emily Holliman, Lily O'Sullivan, and Bella Williams can also upset and take the overall series. This is going to be a red hot race.
This is going to be a great race.
There's a lot that can change in this race, and there's a lot that can happen. And I think the waves are going to play a big part, G.
A huge part in this. And swim races are so tricky because unlike being on your craft, it is very hard to pick up waves when you've swum past the impact zone. So if people come from behind you, there's sometimes just nothing you can do. So the swim race is always not over until you're right on the sand. But my pick for today is definitely Claudia Slavin. She has been in second position a few times now. I think at the Marucci Classic, she was second. She was second this morning. So I think she's due for a win, and you can't go past Lana Rogers as well.
Well, that's it. Lana Rogers is flying high after the Iron Series title that she has claimed, the Subaru Crosstrek that she will drive home in. Paulie, have you got any leans right now? Are you thinking you got the money to, or you got the...
Look, Charlotte Bomer of Wanda is in the final again. We saw her take a win in the Sunset 10,000. as a race 1 ticket winner. So she certainly might be riding the wave of confidence at the moment. Let's see if she can go the double. Otherwise, Lily O, she's such a strong swimmer in this sort of bigger surf. I think she's due for a big win.
Well, that's right. We saw history this morning with Charlotte Boehmer winning with the race 1 ticket, the first ever in the history of the Sherwin Partners World Ocean Series. It could repeat. Taylor Birch was the race 1 ticket winner for this particular event. But I'm going to go with Molly Shivnan, the New Zealand international. She's on her home beach of BMD Northcliffe, well, her Australian home beach of BMD Northcliffe. And after her International Surf Rest Challenge, she was absolutely flying. I think she's one of the informed swimmers, and I think she can upset here today and potentially even steal the overall series crown. They're in the hands of very nervous weight right now, G.
Yeah, they're going to be a little bit chilly down there, but another one who had a great swim this morning was Sarah Tazaki. She actually led the entire race and was really unlucky in that impact zone. She just couldn't quite get over a wave.
Lana Rogers got her hand up, it looks like, potentially losing a contact or something of that kind. It looks like she's impaired in vision right now. She's holding her eyes. She's got her hand up.
Oh, we're back.
She looks like she's back. Who knows what's going on there, but it did look to see like it was a vision impairment issue for Lana Rogers, and off to an absolute flyer here in the Sherwin Partners World Ocean Series Open Women's Swim Final. A long travel south before they head out through the break of BMD Northcliffe.
Another competitor that I'm really going to keep an eye on is Piper Asquith. She had a great swim this morning. She is actually really great at pool rescue. So a lot of these girls cross over to pool rescue and the surf, so they can really do it all. But we're underway. They're right into their strokes early. That tide is starting to fill in a little now, so we're going towards a high tide later tonight.
You can see there as well the club cap of Fish Hook, South Africa. So truly international in this open women's swim field. You can see there the blue, white and navy stripes of Fish Hook, South Africa. So a big welcome to everyone watching over in South Africa. It is the Sherwin Partners World Ocean Series. You've got the Open Female Surf Race Final on Shannon Eckstein Iron Classic, the crown jewel of surf sports in the home of surf sports, the Sherwin Partners World Ocean Series. What can you see, Paulie?
Yeah, the girls are giving themselves plenty of space, plenty of room to breathe at the moment. Very condensed on that start line, but already north to south, the girls are spread right out. Some obviously taking that more direct line straight towards the north there. Others really running a long way down to the south. To be honest, all day so far from what we've seen, it's been shifting, changing non-stop. So it's hard to say what's actually the better line out at the moment.
And it looks like to be Sarah Locke out in front from the Newport Club. She has a great start on her, and sometimes, unfortunately, she just can't quite finish races off. So it would be great to see her get an overall win here. And that looks like Claudia Rose Slavin as well in there with the Burleigh Heads Mowbray Park cap. And what a day Burleigh Heads is having. So if she could get another great result for them, it'd be a very dominant day for the club.
Couple of big waves just standing up on that bank there. Every time you see the girls go under, you just know they're trying to spend as much time on the bottom along that sand, find that undertow, and then kick off out towards that green water at the back of the wave. It's just monumental with how much of an advantage it can be the longer you spend underwater there.
And it looks like Sarah Locke has spotted the can, and she's headed further towards the north. Yeah, so
again, we're seeing that.
Yeah, they haven't drifted as far as the craft legs have, so they've overshot it, which is not a bad thing. You would rather be going with the wind than against it. So they've done well to manage the course there. It looks like Lana Rogers has also found some swimming form there, and she's in second place, and potentially Katie Rees as well. So our MVP winner is right there in the mix.
Yeah, you can see there's almost two different lines to the cans. I don't know if they're spotting different cans or they're seeing things different, because Sarah Locke's now heading back towards the south. So it's hard to describe how challenging it is to spot the cans in surfing conditions like this.
Oh, especially when there's waves breaking out past the swim cans. That is incredibly tough, but the girls will want to try and spot it, put their head down, swim a bit further, and then keep progressing to the can. But it's very hard. If you haven't swum in these conditions, you just don't know how hard it is. So I definitely know how these girls are feeling, and it's very tricky.
Exactly right. Boarding a ski, you're sitting there obviously 2 foot, 3 foot above the waterline, but swimming, there's not much room to see, especially when you talk about the wind, the waves and everything else, when it's very hard to spot and sight those cans. So the girls are doing very good.
I empathise with these girls. It's nice and comfy from the studio, the Sherwin Partners World Ocean Series HQ, and you can see it's Sarah Locke of Newport, but look at that, BMD Northcliffe, 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th.
Yeah,
they are.
It's like the swim teams.
The swarm of BMD Northcliffe girls are coming. What are the Northcliffe girls' names again?
The Gone
girls are coming.
Yeah, the Gone girls are coming, and they always are such great swimmers.
A
And
bit of a bust up with the cans there.
Yeah, girls, leave a bit of room for each other. You're going to go slower if you get caught like that. So we can see Molly Shivnan as well has really started to make her move. And the girls are getting crushed and bashed around that swim can. That's exactly what you don't want. So
you can see Charlotte Bowman there as well. So the winner from the Sunset 10,000 this morning, the race 1 ticket holder, she's right there in the mix once again. But Sarah Locke, she has a very handy lead. She's coming into the wave zone now as well, Paulie. It could be the ocean that takes it away from her because it won't be Sarah Locke on her own merit, that's for sure.
Oh, she's doing everything amazing at the moment. Just coming into that impact zone, you can see all that whitewash. That means that she swum well inside the break. But there we go, 1, 2,
break
maybe
over the
3
top.
on this.
Sarah Locke's down it, we know that for sure. We can see her just thrashing away on the top of that one. They've all been swallowed up, spat out and chewed by the ocean. And you see Sarah Locke, good advantage for her though, but this makes me nervous.
that's Lana Rogers there as well with the BMD Northcliffe cap. She's going to try pick this wave up broken, but she unfortunately won't be able to.
Someone's not going to be able to hold that one though. So Sarah Locke has the opportunity now. She's only 50 metres away from the shore. She desperately wants it. Lily O'Sullivan, she's right there in the mix. She can have a big increase with a good result here as well. Sarah Locke is in the hunt for the overall series. Look at this, waves getting cracked from everywhere here at BMD Northcliffe Beach. Right now, Sarah Locke, she is desperately wanting anything, any bit of assistance that will get her on the sand and get her one step closer. Look at this on the southern side though. Someone has snuck away. Someone has found their passage through. It's Katie Reese. Katie Reese may just be taking the overall series title here. If she wins, she will be crowned the series champion. She won't just win the Shannon Eckstein Iron Classic Swim Series. She will take out the Shore and Partners World Ocean Series Swim title as well, and the MVP. You are a superstar. You are the future. Welcome to the stage, Katie Reese.
Katie Reese, what an unbelievable win there. She must have got a great wave on that southern side, and I just love how she has gone to every single event. She's done every race she possibly can, and what a bright future she has in the sport.
Yeah, unbelievable from Katie Reese there. It was all the Sarah Locke show, and then at the very last minute, down to the south there, Katie Reese drops in. So what an unbelievable summer for her. We've talked about it plenty of times throughout the broadcast. She's been consistently in the board, the swim, the ski finals, and now she's finally got the win in the Shannon Eckstein Ironman Classic Swim Race. Joshy, let's hear it from the champion.
Emily Hollyman in third, Sullivan Wiper.
Thanks, Ty. Sorry, thank you, Paulie, as well. We're just cutting off the boys on the beach. Katie, there's been such a big rap on you for such a long time, but do you feel like this win on this day in front of this crowd, you finally arrived?
Definitely. I've sort of had a lot of 5,000 wins and stuff, and it's good to finally prove myself. I've gone against the best girls in the field.
You're still a junior. You've got so many years ahead of you, but you're racing at the top level. What's it like to take this out against this kind of field?
Oh, it's absolutely amazing. The event's World Ocean Series, thanks to Shore and Partners and Race One they're putting on. It's amazing to get to race at this level all the time. It's just great practice, and to be still so young and be up there. It's not just me, it's so many girls in my age group that are up pushing those open girls, and it's just amazing.
Talk me through the final stages. Lockie flew out there, got that first wave. You got one that rolled through. You had to body surf it a long way. How tough was that? Were your lungs screaming?
Oh, massively. I was sort of sitting about 6, and this wave just picked up right where I was, and I just milked it. I was just thinking, I was busting for a breath, but I knew if I fell off that body wave, I would have copped it at training.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Katie Reese is our surf race champion.
Thanks, Joshy.
I'm not sure who the coach is at Swansea Belmont, but obviously keeping the juniors very honest at training. Katie Reese, we mentioned it. She's arrived. We've had such big raps on the young star, Katie Reese. She will be the MVP champion at the end of this. She's also now the Open Female Surf Race Series champion.
What a season.
The arrival.
She's here. And what a great girl she is. She's so loved by everyone on the beach. But look at the crowd we've got building as well, guys, over this afternoon. They're all braving the elements. It is incredibly windy. You can see those flags. They look like they're going to come off the pole there. But it's great to see that the event is really got a good showing.
And the weather, like the crowd and the weather, I don't leave the house if there's a sprinkle in the area. And here we are with thousands on the beach to watch the greatest show in surf sports, the Shore and Partners World Ocean Series, as we see the girls collect their prizes there. We've got Emily Hollyman of Burleigh Heads, Mowbray Park, Sarah Locke of Newport, and your Shore and Partners World Ocean Series champion, Katie Reese. But What does the future look like for Katie Reese? What is the limit for her?
There is no limit. It's very, very bright. And I think she's doing such a great job of getting so much experience by chasing all of the events, doing every race she possibly can. And that'll really pay dividends in the long run. And I think she is here to stay.
Are you a little bit nervous about your own records?
Potentially.
Potentially. I think you should be. I honestly think you should be, G. You've got a list of accolades as long as Paulie's arms. But I think Katie Reese, she's got every opportunity to either match you or go past you. And I guess we get the pleasure of watching it firsthand from the best seat in the house.
And hey, records are made to be broken, so I would love to see her do that. She's a great girl, comes from a great family, and I love that she's still racing for the Swansea Belmont Club down there in northern New South Wales.
Well, that's it. Doing it from the Newcastle area, and Swansea Belmont, a very proud club. We now turn our attention to the Open Men's Swim Series. There are 5 possible chances to take out the overall title. We do have, though, world champion in the mix, Sam Short. We're really excited about this.
We've been waiting for this.
A clubby by heart, but we know that the pool Swimming Australia, they got their claws into him. They have taken him, but we get to see him here today. We get to see Sam Short, the 400-metre world champion, battle against the best that we have in the surf.
I just love watching Sam Short swim, not only in the pool but in the surf. He really translates his swimming style over to the surf, which is great to see. And he grew up racing at Maroochydore Surf Life Saving Club, and it's great to see him still back on the beach where he belongs.
Yeah, great surf skills for what we would say is a pool swimmer. They do transfer quite well, and he has some good body surfing skills. He'll be certainly very hard to beat in this race, as will a couple of others. Bailey Armstrong,
Bailey Armstrong in the mix, but the overall series hopefuls that will be wanting to take out the title like Katie Reese did just before: Jackson McCleary of Wanda, Hayden Cotter of Manly, Cooper Williams of Alex Headland, and Henry Simpson of Alex Headland, Riley Brennan of the Currumbin Vikings. So they are the 5 hopeful chances that can potentially take home the title here today. But we got the hands of the starters right now. Nervous way. We are racing the Shaw & Partners World Ocean Series Open Men's Surf Race Final. 2 very different tactics out right now.
Yeah, we just saw Riley Brennan take the more direct route. He did that in the Ironman event as well. So he's seen something that he likes, and he's going to choose that.
He did that in the Ironman, and it paid dividends for him. He's a big, strong boy. Maybe he's seen something. Maybe that's the moment that he's grabbing onto here if he can get the win. As we see there in the middle there, that's Hayden Cotter, an unbelievable start for him as well. So Jackson McCleary, Riley Brennan, there's a couple of big hitters in this, but have a look at how spread out they are again in the men's.
It's worth noting right now that Hayden Cotter is going for history. He's the 3-time consecutive Shaw & Partners World Ocean Series Surf Race champion. Today, if he can get the victory or at least improve on his score and do enough, he will claim his 4th, which will be history defining.
And you could tell he really wants to win it for the 4th time. He chased the points. He went down to a few of the 5,000 events in the southern states, and he managed to pick up some valuable points there. So we'll see how he goes against the big boys, but it looks like Riley Brennan has found a stroke of genius, and he's out leading now.
Unbelievable. Yeah, he's just got such a nice high stroke in the water. He sits really high, big kick as well. So every time he goes to the bottom there, you just know he's pushing off the bottom, generating so much power. He's flying through that bake. Have a look at him there.
And Riley Brennan also does a lot of pool rescue, so this will be really helpful in this situation when he dives down deep. It's almost like a 200-metre obstacle event, which he's fantastic at. So you can see that translating over as well. But we've got a few that have snuck out further to the north as well. So very spread out. We're going to wait and see where the can is to see who's got the most direct line.
Yeah, that's going to be massive, isn't it? It looks like we've got 3 different leaders from three ends of the field. There's one to the left, one to the middle, one to the right there. So it could be Bailey Armstrong down to the south there, that big high elbow stroke. He will come home like an absolute machine. Watch him. Look for him on the way home.
Wanda there, Jackson McCleary right there in the middle. So he won the Sunset 10,000 this morning, and it's Riley Brennan to the north, and Cooper Williams gets himself in the mix. So we got a race here. The overall series is on the line, and they are coming out with the big guns.
Oh, Cooper Williams is such a fantastic swimmer. We've seen him win time and time again, and he has such great skills. So he has nailed that line to the can. He's only had to just swim back into it. We can see a Wanda Cap in second and Riley Brennan in third.
Oh, these are all the heavy hitters right now. 3 of the 5 that can potentially take out the overall series, and they are giving it absolutely everything. CJ Brennan in the mix as well. Sam Short, the 400-metre world champion there of Maroochydore. So the longer that this race goes, the better he will get. Just like a fine glass of Chardonnay, he will be in the mix.
Oh, Sam Short, that was fantastic to see him coming around on the outside. So he doesn't want to get too close to anyone, and you can see he's starting to make his move.
Yeah, he'll be absolutely flying as he brings missing that 6-beat kick for the way home now, but it's all Cooper Williams at the moment. Unbelievable from him at the moment. Jackson McCleary there of Wanda. Oh, and Riley Brennan as well. The boys are all taking a little bit of a different line on the way in.
Few waves coming, but I think what's really great to see is how incredible our surf swimmers are. Sam Short is world class in the pool. He has won World Championship gold medals, and we have surf swimmers out there that are just in front of him, which is really cool to see.
This one here. Jackson McCleary almost kicking over the front of that one, as did Cooper Williams. They're going to be nervous now. They're going to be looking around under their shoulder, seeing what waves are coming, hoping that one sits up for them. It doesn't quite for Jackson McCleary. It will, though, there for Cooper Williams. Super Cooper on the wave right now, needs to hold it, needs the lung-busting effort to get his way all the way through. And there's a bit of a clinic on right now. This is super body surfing from Cooper Williams. He went in as the third-ranked swimmer in the overall series, and he's done the math. He knows the equation. He made it really simple. Win and you take the title. And Cooper Williams, he's going to stand up. He's going to hear the applause of BMD Northcliffe Beach. He's going to assess the situation, have a good look out, and he's going to enjoy the moment. He won at the start of the season the Shaw and Partners Hayden Kenny Classic, very subdued, and once again takes the title with another subdued performance, laps it up. Super Cooper Williams, you are the champ.
Take a bow, Cooper. For any juniors watching at home, that is how you body surf a wave and get every inch out of it. He rode that from the back of the break all the way to the sand. Callum Brennan
in two. There we go.
And who's this coming over for third? Is that
Jimmy Kosh? James Kosh there. Burley Heads, Mowbray Park. Riley Brennan there in fourth position. But Cooper Williams, the equation was win and you take the title.
And he's done it.
Cometh the man, cometh the hour.
Joshy, you got the man there. Hopefully a little bit of emotion out of him.
I am with the man. Sorry, Duff. They're hoping for a little bit of emotion. You said you're going to retire after the Ironman, but good decision not to.
Yeah, it was I thought I was sort of in for a third or something around there, but that's surf. That's why we love it, and that's why we love this weekend. You come back and there's a lot more opportunities to do well.
You've had so much success here at this event. You love it, don't you? What's it mean to you to come here in front of one of the all-time greats, Shannon, and continue to perform?
I just love clubbies and I love racing, and to do it on this beach in front of all these people, and of course, yeah, Shannon's my goat, so yeah, it's exciting and I'm grateful.
A little subdued across the line there. We normally like to see you give it up a little bit, but it's been a tough day. You got plenty more. Obviously, the Taplin coming up.
Yeah, trying to save it a bit. The boys on Tent Talk have sort of, I don't know, pushed me to the side. So, yeah, just to hold my celebrations back until they sort of jump back on me.
Well, I'll tell you who's on you. The crowd, they absolutely love you. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up. Cooper Williams, your surf race champion.
Thank you.
Quote of the day, I just love clubbies.
Put it in your Instagram bio, Cooper. We love that.
Cooper, you must not have tuned into the latest couple of episodes because we have been all about Cooper Williams. Here's my quote of the day. I love Cooper Williams. Welcome home, son. Welcome home.
He was very casual as he crossed the line there, so we got a little bit of emotion out of him. He's a great guy, loved by everyone on the beach, and fantastic swimmer. He must put a lot of work in up at the Alex Headlands Club.
Let's just put it in perspective. You've got the 400-metre world champion Sam Short in that field, and you have Cooper Williams, Jackson McCleary, and Riley Brennan leading him out. That is world class. And I think that probably puts into perspective for all those watching at home just how elite the field and the athletes are here at the Shaw and Partners World Ocean Series.
And we're so lucky to have so many great pool swimmers that do cross over. Unfortunately, we haven't seen much of Lani Pallister this season. She is off training very, very hard for the World Champs and Com Games and things like that. But we are so lucky. But we've got the Open Women's Board final now lining up. They're getting ready for a start. We have our start list on your screens now.
Well, there's the start list, and you can see probably headlined on that second page by the world champion Lily O'Sullivan and Electra Outram. They are absolutely electric out there. In the terms of the overall series, we started the day with 5. We had eliminations, though, from 4 of those 5 women throughout the qualifiers. So Hannah Scully, Tiani Massey, Naomi Scott and Lizzie Wellborn, they fell victim to the cut. Now, Hannah Scully, as it stands, with no further improvement from Chelsea Wood, will be crowned the Shaw & Partners World Ocean Series champion. But she has a very, very nervous wait, because if Chelsea Wood can finish within the top 3 on the podium in any position, she will actually steal victory away from Hannah Scully and deny Hannah Scully of her 4th title.
Wow. The maths.
Very nervous.
The maths.
Very nervous wait there. So I think if you're looking for a player to watch here, Chelsea Wood, Burleigh Heads Mowbray Park. She finished 4th this morning, or 3rd was it this morning? 3rd this morning in the Sunset 10,000. If she can repeat that effort, not only will she pick up another podium, she'll actually take home the Shaw & Partners World Ocean Series title.
I think it's just, to note that how tricky these conditions are, to have our top 4 women in the overall point score to then be knocked out in the rounds and not be in this final is highly, highly unlikely. But so that just goes to show how tricky these conditions are.
Yeah, there was some big emissions in the women's and in the men's in the board races earlier today, which I guess is just the testament of how challenging and how tricky it was earlier. But as we can see there on screen with the purple board, Katie Rees, she must have been around the cairns at least 47,000 times this weekend. Big program.
Big program for Katie. And what's something else to note about Katie is she is actually on a lie-down Race 1 Surfcraft board. So that's very different to some of what the other girls do. They've all got knee pads and go up on their knees to paddle, but Katie just lays down the whole entire race. So we'll see if that pays off for her in these conditions.
Well, that's it. It's very tactical as well. And she took a very northern line. As you can see, Chelsea Wood there on the white Race 1 board, or the light purple, might you say?
Lilac.
Lilac, is it? Oh, I'm glad you're here with us, G, to get the colours right, because I'm a little bit colourblind when it comes to things like that. And lilac is definitely not in my repertoire, but Chelsea Wood making every poster winner so far. She knows the equation and she's trying her best to make that count.
Another one who has had a great start is Emily Gould from BMD Northcliffe. Oh, she just gets clipped there. She's on the yellow board in the centre there, and Electra Outram is right there next to her. So they're going to want to do these pops nice and cleanly, keep facing out to sea, not get thrown around by the ocean.
Yeah, Electra Outram is an unbelievable board paddler. One of the best board paddles I've ever seen for a female in the Coolangatta Gold earlier this year. Not as long as that, but she's very strong. She's one of the most talented board paddlers. We can see her just navigating, getting up and over those waves nicely.
I would say at the moment, narrow advantage there to Electra Outram. Zoe Longhurst, though, found a nice little passage out from Maroochydore. Katie Rees just needs to sneak under that one. You can see the BMD Northcliffe girls just having to roll that one as well. Not Emma Woods, Charlotte.
We've got Lily O'Sullivan there as well, has snuck out. She's our world board champion, so she's doing a great job, but Electra Outram has bolted on her Race 1 board there.
Apologies about that before. It's Chelsea Wood that snuck out there on the lilac. Too many Woods in our sport.
Yeah, the girls are really starting to have on like a line there, which is interesting. No one's trying to make a move around each other. They're just trying to conserve some energy, and then they'll turn those cans and head for home.
It's Electra Outram, Sunshine Beach, that leads out Chelsea Wood of Burleigh Heads Mowbray Park. The race finishes now. Chelsea Wood will be the champion. Look at Katie Rees there on the outside. Who's that in there on the tail of Chelsea Wood? Is it the world champion? Is it Lily O'Sullivan?
Lily O'Sullivan's come to the inside. Yeah, so she's done a great job. She wants that inside run around the cans, and she's really pushing up on the side of that board there.
Let's see if she pushes up into this can here and sees if she can make Electra Outram have to go 3 wide here. It'll be a very tactical game of chess. If she can get her nose up there beautifully, approaching into that first board can. She's done it very well.
Fifth position as well. Just about to get the inside run. Britt Ackley of Alex Headland. Lily O'Sullivan, the world champion, got a nose in front. Chelsea Wood, clubmate, just on the outside. Sunshine Beach there. Katie Rees through the middle. Right there in 5th position. Zoe Longhurst in 7th there. Sunshine Beach, Freya Wilson also there. So 2 Sunshine Beach in the top 8 right now. We can see starting to navigate the cans. Isabel Wolf-Davies just about to go around. But here we go. The race for home now begins. It's the world champion, Lily O'Sullivan, versus clubmate Chelsea Wood of Burleigh Heads Mowbray Park. Zoe Longhurst there in about 7th position. Katie Rees starting to wriggle her way into it. Electra Outram up. Look at Britt Ackley go. A little bit of a run on there for Britt Ackley. M. Gould starts to lift the rating as well. There's a few waves on offer. We may just be here for party time right now. Oh, not quite party time, but Electra Outram's going to get down it. Chelsea Wood's going to get down it, and Lily O'Sullivan should join them. May just not. Katie Rees isn't done with this one yet either. It regathers, it rebuilds. Another wave wave forms. Lily O'Sullivan starts to power down. The world champion's going to find a wave all by herself, all on her lonesome, and she's going to take this one out here. She's going to be crowned the Shaw and Partners Shannon Eckstein Iron Classic Board Champion. But the race is on now for Chelsea Woods. She needs to be top 3 to take the Shaw and Partners World Ocean Series board title. Lily O'Sullivan, no, she's going to be the champion of the day. The race is on in the minors, though. Lily O'Sullivan, will she do enough to get to the beach? She's going to get through unscathed, so she will be the champion of the day. But who will be the champion of the series? The race will be there for the minor places. Lily O'Sullivan gets to enjoy her moment and then turn around and see if clubmate Chelsea Wood can get it done. She needs a top 3 performance to steal the series away from Hannah Scully. Where is Chelsea Wood? Will she get it done? We'll get a good look at it here. It's a sprint up the beach. Is Chelsea Wood in the mix? I think she is. She may just do enough. Electra Outram in second, Chelsea Wood in third. The equation was top 3 for Chelsea Wood, and she would go past Hannah Scully. She will finish the year on 29,450 points, and Hannah Scully agonisingly watching from the sideline on 29,320, watches the title slip out of her hands.
Wow.
What a dramatic finish.
Heartbreak for Hannah Scully, but Chelsea Wood did everything right there, and we've got Josh down there with the girls from Burleigh Heads Mowbray Park for an interview.
That's the one thing I missed.
I'm down here. Sorry, thank you, Georgia. I'm down here with the champion. The girls are just discussing that Lily O has only had 4 results. So we've got to go back and check hers, that maybe she's a chance. We thought Chelsea Wood was home, but let's...
Yeah, look, the conditions are really tricky today. I've had a shocker in both my irons over the weekend. So, yeah, to come out with that, I'm pretty stoked. But, yeah, it's so tough out there.
You know the points. We're sort of trying to do the calculations in the background, Lily. You caught us by surprise because 4 results, you're a long way down, but 10,000 points, you jumped straight up.
Yeah, I'm no good at math, but we were trying to figure it out, and I think it was between Chelsea and need that third, so we're not too sure.
Chelsea, what's the hunt for this overall title?
I've been close so many times. I think I've finished in all my races this season. It's just really good to be on the podium, especially with Lil.
Well, we'll let the Boffins do the maths, and I think we're talking Lily O. We're getting unconfirmed stuff there. Lily O might be the chance. Well.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I can't believe it. We'll throw it back.
Back in the studio here with Steve Harvey announcing the wrong winner of the Shaw and Partners World Ocean Series. Paula, your abacus has let me down, and it does look like 4 results has snuck away. The Courtney Hancock effect. She did it years ago when she won the Ironwoman title. Lily O'Sullivan needed the win, 10,000 points. She came in with 22,290. She emerges now with 10,000 points added to the score with 32,290. Pretty well clear of Hannah Scully and Chelsea Wood. So Chelsea Wood, unfortunately for her, ice cold in this situation that we thought was unfolding, but wasn't enough to get the title from Lily O'Sullivan. She will be the champion of the day and the champion of the season.
We've had heartbreak for 2 people now. Hannah Scully, who is leading the board series for the whole season. Chelsea Wood thinks she's done enough, and Lily O'Sullivan snuck right in there.
I'm going to go find a big hole on the beach, bury my head in it for a while, because that was an absolute blunder from me. But hey, those things happen on the big jobs. But Lily O'Sullivan, she knows her math better than us, it seems, because she kind of knew that 4 results, she was probably in the hunt. But
she was
done,
a long
Lily
way
O'Sullivan,
down.
the world champion, now the Shaw and Partners World Ocean Series board champion.
She really wasn't on our radar at all with those only 4 results. So she's done a fantastic job there. She is great in these conditions. It was unfortunate she didn't get the irons she wanted. So to back it up with this, keep persisting, and then get a win on her Race 1 Surfcraft board is unbelievable.
Yeah, that is a tremendous performance there, and we said it before, come off the moment, come off the champion, and here she is, Lily O'Sullivan, the champion of Shaw and Partners World Ocean Series. Big apologies there to Chelsea Woods and the excitement that we had in the booth here for her, and she has a bright future. She's a tremendous board paddler. There will be a Shaw and Partners World Series title in her career, no doubt.
Absolutely. She has had a fantastic season, and yeah, like you said, she is really young. I think she's only first year opens, so she's got a lot of time to still take these titles out.
Yeah, well, that's right. And I don't know, Paulie, we're going to turn our attention to the men's soon, and there is a little bit of an equation for the men's here, but
Let's hope we've got it right.
I'm a bit shell-shocked now. I'm not feeling as confident as what I was before. But here's the men's board list final. You got Tex Dixon, Burleigh Heads, Mowbray Park, Declan Dempster of Northcliffe, Jackson Bond, Nathan McKenzie, and Tommy Ryan of Mermaid Beach. Nick Middleton, Wanda, Dill Wilson of Sunshine Beach, the Burleigh Heads trifecta, Joel Piper, Sean Riley, and the World Youth Board champion Taj Andrews. This one here is dedicated to me, I believe. Angus McPhail of Manly Beach, Ollie Dillon of Tugun, Cooper Armistead, Maroochydore, Mitch Stitt of Burleigh, Dane Sutton of Wanda, Cruz McKee. He's the great hope right now. The rest will watch from the sidelines. Henry Simpson, Alexandra Headland, Brent Gads of Cronulla, and we rounded out with keeper there of BMD Northcliffe. Cruz McKee, again, unofficially from us, needs a top 7 result to go past Charlie Verco. Charlie Verco was in this position last year. He watched Connor Maggs, who's now under the Mermaid cap, steal the series away from him. Is he going to have to watch it slip away again?
Oh, gosh. For his sake, I hope not. But I have my money on Oliver Dillon. He had a fantastic board this morning. He was leading and was really unfortunate to just get pipped on the line. So he's where my money's going today. But, I mean, let's just hope we've got the overall points right. But it's a very tricky point score to figure out.
Oh, the tricky point score. You can see there, young Maddox Burke, race 1 ticket winner this morning, and don't rule him out. He's a flyer off the beach, so he will be right there in the mix, no doubt about that. Dane Sutton, also Henry Simpson, fast start. Mitch Stitt going a long way south. Look at this. Some just fortune favours the bold, Paulie. They've gone straight out.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to roll the dice. If they see an opening out the back, maybe they think if I can skip across that bank, I won't lose too much in the sweep. It's when the sets come through that they really get washed down the beach. But a couple of those
Ollie
boys
Dillon,
gone straight, but there's Ollie Dillon straight away. Absolute flyer.
And we've seen a few really big names miss out this morning. We don't have Zach Morris. We don't have Matt Bevilacqua. So
no Charlie Verco.
No Charlie Verco. There's some really notable names there that have missed out. So it's up for the taking, and it's going to be a really tight race. And you can see they're really spread out across the beach, but not a definite leader at the moment.
No definite leader at the moment, that's for sure. But Ollie Dillon, he pushed Zach Morris all the way into Sunset 10,000 this morning, and he's got himself out in front of this one here, the big one, the Shannon Eckstein Iron Classic. Up and over that one he goes. Oh, a little bit sideways there. You can see it looks like Taj Andrews just there having to counter punch that one as well. Cruz McKee goes up and over, gets back shot there though. Oh, a little bit of an opening rolling under that one. Mitch Stitt here on the southern side. Clean passage now for Mitch Stitt. Opens up, the seas are there for him. Will he be able to get up and over? There goes Taj Andrews just trying to battle through. Angus McPhail has snuck through on the northern side, Paulie.
Angus McPhail just did unbelievable on that northern side to skip through that last little push at the sets. One of our competitors I thought was out and got pulled right back through the field. He must have lost at least 30 metres. So at the moment it's the boy from Manly doing everything right.
There was a lot of power in those waves, and you could see as they rolled they just got ripped from their boards. So great job to catch it.
And there we go, the young race 1 ticket, Maddox Burke on the southern side on that blackboard. Unbelievable, he snuck out on the southern side. Angus McPhail coming to meet Maddox Burke here, the young gun. Can he get it done?
Could we see another race 1 ticket winner take out an event?
We didn't think it would ever happen. Charlotte Boma of Wanda broke it today. She made history. Can Wanda do 2 in a day with the race 1 tickets? Smith Dog will be cooking something special down there if they can do it. But like to see as well, Mitch Stitt. Oh, look at that, almost goes up and over there. Look at this from Angus McPhail of Manly. Cruz McKee, though, in 4th spot. We're looking at him for a top 7 position. But right now, the race is on. It's Mitch Stitt, it's Maddox Burke, it's McPhail of Manly.
There we go. Absolutely chaos at those cans. Just so hard to get around them without losing too much ground. You see a couple of our competitors, the lead competitors, getting tangled up. But Angus McPhail up on the knees, chasing a couple of those runs down to the south.
He has been on his knees this whole entire race, which is very impressive. That's hard to do in these conditions. So he's got to run this board really well.
There he is, Cruz McKee, the laid down missile paddler on the red board there. He's just starting to come back into this race now. Few waves out the back here. Have a look at these out the back.
Swell lines, Paulie, plenty of swell lines. And Angus McPhail and Mitch Stitt are in no man's land right now. They are desperately trying to get themselves down any little bump in the ocean. But here comes the big swell lines. We've got 1 on, we've got 2 on. We're going to have 6 on the leading wave. It's party time here in the Shaw and Partners World Ocean Series. He needed a top 7 performance. He's going to clinch the series with that wave right there. Now it's all about the winner right now. It's all about who can get the job done, who's got the wheels up the beach, and Who's got the speed? Is it the young race 1 ticket winner, Maddox Burke, or is it going to be Cruz McKee? Taj Andrews here on the inside as well. Maddox Burke is off. It's a race in 5 now. We went from 6 to 5. Only one will get out of the Coliseum. Cruz is up. Andrews is up. Who's it going to be? Who's going to take the crown here on the Shaw and Partners World Ocean Series? It's going to be the Youth World Champion. It's going to be young Burleigh Heads Mowbray Park, Nathan McKenzie. McKenzie. A shock upset here in the last event of the Shannon Eckstein Iron Classic, the individual disciplines. It's Nathan McKenzie. He has got the shock of the season, and he has taken out the open board race here on Shannon Eckstein Iron Classic Day.
Wow, what a showing that was. The boys had a lot of speed across the sand there, but we couldn't even tell who it was. But what a fantastic race. Come down to the wire like that.
Down to the wire. Cruz McKee with that second position will wrap up the series as well. Josh, you are with the champion, Nathan McKenzie. We couldn't spot who it was, but you got him right now.
I've got the champ here this morning. I ran around, I said your name, and you told me to be quiet. You knew you had big things coming. Have you ever been in a race like this before?
No, I'm pretty stoked, eh? Like, I kind of went into it. I'd never really think I'm going to win, so to get the win's pretty sick.
What about the sprint finish? Talk to me. You've got the overall series champion, some absolute superstar young guns. Gus McPhail there, absolute lightning up the beach. What was going through your mind?
Look, there wasn't much going through my mind. I was just making sure Taj Andrews wasn't on the wave. $50, so I'm pretty stoked.
With 1,500 for the win, I'm sure you can write that one off. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I'm stoked, and big shout out to Cracker and my girlfriend back at home. I couldn't be able to do it without her, so she's the best. Happy Valentine's Day.
A couple of changes over the last couple of seasons. You look good in the Burleigh cap, mate. Must be going well.
Yeah, I mean, they're good to me. They've been treating me well. I'm pretty stoked to be part of the team. They've been very welcoming, and so this is like what I've trained in every afternoon growing up, so I'm pretty stoked.
Biggest win of your career, how's it feel?
Oh, mate, biggest win of my career and maybe the only, so I've been milking it up while I can.
Celebrate tonight?
Oh, I'll go home, cook my girlfriend a cooked steak for Valentine's Day, so.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the hearts melt all over the beach. Give it up, Nathan McKenzie's your board race champion. Congratulations, mate.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh, I'm not sure what it is, G, but there's something in the air.
Love, Stu. Love is in the air.
Love is in the air. Nathan McKenzie, hearts melt around the country
what
right now.
What a good man. Going home to cook his girlfriend a steak.
Oh, I wish I was Nathan McKenzie's girlfriend. But Nathan McKenzie, biggest win of his career, and hopefully not the only win of his career.
I don't think so. He was right there the whole way, so it's great to see him take that one out. And you could see how much that one really meant to him, and he's been working hard under King at the Burleigh Heads Mowbray Park Club.
Congratulations as well to Cruz McKee that takes out the overall men's board title there from Mermaid Beach, and heartbreak. We talk about heartbreak for Charlie Verco. 2 years in a row, he's now watched from the sidelines as that open board series title has been stolen out of his grasp.
But we know he'll be back bigger and better next year. He keeps turning up. He's always at the front of the field, and he just does such a great job. But you can see the crowd starting to form. We've got one big one to go, don't we, boys?
One big one to go. The Open Mixed Taplin, the finale of a massive summer. 16 stops around the world. We went further internationally than we've ever been before. We kicked off our season over in the French Riviera, is it? Is it Riviera? I'm not sure, but the French beachscapes there over in France is where we began our journey. We took a dive over into the UK territory. We've been in New Zealand. We've had multiple stops around Australia, 16 events in total. The grandest, biggest Shaw and Partners World Ocean Series that we have ever seen. And I think the finale today has proven what a series it has been this year. The fireworks, the emotions, the ups and downs, the triumphs, the tears, and it's what makes surf sports so great.
And this wouldn't be possible without the support of Shaw and Partners Financial Services and all the sponsors that help out. So thank you so much to them that we get to see this amazing racing. You can see the boys, they're up on the podium, they're enjoying themselves. It's great to see. And we can see Hannah Scully actually presenting the medals.
She's weaseled away in there for a little bit of extra TV time. I missed the board final today. Maybe I can get a little bit of screen time. Who knows? Do the sponsors well. I think Race One will be happy with that one. Major sponsor for Hannah Scully. But great partners that we do have in the Shaw and Partners World Ocean Series between Shaw and Partners Financial Services, Jade Swimwear, Race One Surfcraft. Over $200,000 this weekend alone has been given away.
And it's pretty rare and beautiful to see, isn't it? Earl Evans, the CEO of Shaw and Partners Financial Services, he's not just writing a cheque from the his office or home in Sydney. He's down there on the beach, braving the weather and conditions, giving high fives to all the winners. There's not many sports like that.
I wouldn't say braving the weather. He's enjoying the weather down there. He has the biggest smile on his face down there right now, loving every single moment of this. And we are going to have a special presentation in a moment with our Shaw and Partners World Ocean Series Iron Series champions. That's a tongue twister right there, isn't it? But they're going to get presented their Subaru Crosstrek. So that's just being set up. You can see we're in a bit of a holding pattern here as well for the next Taplin that will come now. Burleigh Heads Mowbray Park have had a day out. They kicked it off with the iron wins. Carla kept the winning form rolling with the skis. They have dominated the board ranks with Lily O'Sullivan and Nathan McKenzie. 5 of the 8 races so far today have had the authority of Michael King's Kingdom, Burleigh Heads Mowbray Park all over it. But on their home beach, BMD Northcliffe will not want to lose to Burleigh Heads.
They will not.
No.
And this one means so much to the BMD Northcliffe Club, this mixed Taplin. It's a real testament to see the depth of your surf club, and BMD Northcliffe have won it multiple times. So I know they want to go out there and try and win it again.
And you can see there the 2 whips there, the Subaru Crosstreks with the Race 1 Surfcraft on top that will go to the Iron Series champions. You could be forgiven to forget, or you could be forgiven to think that you've stepped into the jungle. The tiger print of the Shaw and Partners World Ocean Series. I like the black. That's my pick there, the black. The black looks nice. I think it goes fast, and I think Ethan Callahan's only worried about one thing: which one's got the least amount of kilometres.
As long as he doesn't jump in with sandy feet, I think he'll be all right.
What a day he's had. What do you reckon he's going to spend his 35 grand and a car in one day he's just picked up?
That's
not
enormous.
too bad for a young kid, is it?
That's a good payday.
Great payday.
That's a good payday. I'm just trying to work out how many months it'll take me to make that back, and I'm running out of fingers. And after the maths of the board title, I don't want to do any more maths.
No more maths for us.
I'm scarred for life.
Oh gosh, but yeah, you can see them all. Earl Evans is there in the vest, and he's there presenting them with their car keys soon. So we're going to cut to that in a second.
You see the festival zone lit up there as well. I think
that'll be absolutely humming later, won't it?
Aria nominated Kidda Alexander later, and I'm hoping she plays a bit of Blu-ray. What are you hoping for, G?
I'm hoping for Atmosphere. Yeah.
A bit of Atmosphere. Not only that, a full range of artists. Jordan Evans, Taylor Rose, Nika 35, the DJ. So it's going to be absolutely pumping down at BMD Northcliffe Beach this afternoon. If you're around town, you like a good time, that's the place to be.
That's where you got to be. I know we'll be heading there straight after we finish up here in the studio. It looks fantastic. We want to be part of the
action. I
action.
might get a head start. You guys want to call the Taplins? I might go up there and just check the festival zone's okay.
Warm it up for us.
Due diligence, that's all. Just no stone left unturned.
Stack the Eskies for us stuff. Get them ready.
Oh, I think they're ready. They've been stacked and they are ready to be cracked because we have one event left of the summer. Joshy down on the beach with our champions right now to be presented their Subaru Crosstreks.
And it's such a testament to
Thank you, Duff. I really appreciate it. I'm down here on the beach with CEO of Shaw Evans. And what are these 2 champions? You know, the cream surface, they say. We've got 2
it looks
fine
like we've got a
champions
few
here,
audio issues here and that we're going nervous. So unfortunately for that, we won't hear what the wonderful words Earl Evans, CEO of Shaw and Partners, is sharing right now. But you can just see the smile on his face. He absolutely loves the surf life-saving movement. Shaw and Partners Financial Services, they give so much to this sport. And at times, it's very thankless. And so for everyone involved in the community, we do thank Shaw and Partners Financial Services, Earl Evans, the whole team. They bring them up, they get involved, and they are very active partners within the series.
I was very lucky last night, boys. I was actually at the dinner at the BMD Northcliffe Club last night, the club function, and I got to do a Q&A with the GOAT himself, Shannon Eckstein, and Earl Evans. And I said, where do you think this event is going to be in 5 to 10 years? And they both said, it's going to be bigger. It's going to be better. So that we've got so much to look forward to with this event, which is great to see.
Well, not only that, but it just gets better. Like, it just another story is written today. Carla Papik wins the women's. Ethan Callahan upsets Ali Day in his retirement, beats him across the line to take not only the series, but to claim a Shannon Eckstein Iron title amongst the list of greats and the youngest winner of the title ever.
That's fantastic.
Have a look
to
at
see.
that. What a photo.
Straight
what a
to the
moment.
bank. Straight to the bank. They'll drive there in their new cars as well.
Yes.
They are fast as well. I'm definitely picking the black one.
Yeah. It looks good, doesn't it?
It looks fantastic.
Great colourway there.
You can see that the race one's surfcraft on the car as well.
Maybe they cut. Does that come with them?
When you said fast, that's what I thought you were talking about. I wasn't worried about the cars.
Fast. Right.
Yeah. But we do have one event left. It's the big one as well. It's the 6-person mixed Taplin. It's the crown jewel of the club events. There have been 4 total clubs in the history of the event at the majors that have taken it out. The likes of BMD Northcliffe, the host club, Alexandra Headland, Taplin Town, Newport, the rivals from New South Wales. And I would say the Golden Squad right now, the team to be beaten, the target on their back, Burleigh Heads, Mowbray Park. I have the prediction though.
I'm going to throw in one more though, Duff. I'm going to throw in Wanda as well with the young guns.
I have the prediction.
Oh, I've gone early. Sorry, Duff.
My prediction is that Surfers Paradise, on the back of an Ali Day masterclass, joins the illustrious group of 4 winners, Surfers Paradise, and we get to see the moment that we didn't get earlier where Ali Day
that's the fairy tale.
Takes the fairy tale, joins the club of mixed Taplin winners, because probably notoriously he's not a team player, a great team player, but he has had his individual aspirations in front of those. Today, I can almost guarantee he's having one last Taplin with his club, Surfers Paradise.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, that would be the fairy tale finish for him, and he doesn't have one of those, so he wants to add that to the resume, and he is so great in these team events. He tries his best, so it is going to be an awesome race. But my pick is still on BMD Northcliffe. I might be a little biased there, but they just managed to get it. They just managed to get it done on their home beach, and this is the one they really want. I just know it.
$12,000 as well up for grabs for the winning team, the winning club of the 6-person mixed Taplin. Same order as the iron, so it'll be board, swim and ski. Paulie, you brave enough?
Oh, it's a tough one to pick, Duff. I was going to say, I dare say Zach Morris would be paddling for Northcliffe. Does Nathan McKenzie now with that win, does he get a spot for Burleigh? Or who does Burleigh go for? We noticed earlier Corey Fletcher's. He's usually the big hitter for Burleigh in past years with those Taplin board legs. Super strong. So I don't know who Burleigh would go with their paddler. So
it's
still up in the air.
I don't know how the clubs all have different methods, don't they? Sometimes it's results in the day, sometimes it's consistency over the season. It just depends probably what method they do subscribe to. I'm unsure of Burleigh's method, whether it is results in the day, first across the line, gets in the A team, B team, so on and so on. But potentially Nathan McKenzie might have got the nod.
And it looks to be that the girls are going to go first, so that's going to play a role in this as well. Sometimes we see that there's no rules involved and you can kind of just throw the men and the women whenever you want, but it looks to be that the girls' boards are on the line first. So Scully. It's clutch. She's clutching these big
all
moments.
All over it, I'd have to say. You know, she did miss the final earlier, so she's probably a little bit more fresh. She's hungry. There's big waves on out there, so I think she's going to probably do her absolute best to set it up for BMD Northcliffe, but I have to wait and watch. The girls just starting to pick up those boards, get them on the hip. Lizzie Wellborn's in there as well, coming off the back of her second place today.
Nervous smile at the camera there, wasn't it? It was all right, we're doing this again, are we? All right, let's go. One to go.
Newport have been a little bit quiet from the Taplins, I would say, over the last couple of years, so maybe they've been lurking. They're due for a win.
And I mean, Alex might be a little quiet as well. They don't have Lani Pallister here this weekend, so she's usually their secret weapon.
Oh, there's not many secret weapons
It's not really a secret. It's just a weapon.
The secret's out on Lani Pallister. Yeah, she doesn't fly under the radar anymore.
She's just a weapon. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be set up in this first leg.
It's very hard to win Taplins from behind, isn't it? We always talk about the importance of that first leg in the Taplin. You can't win it in the first leg, but certainly if you're on that front wave, you can make it a heck of a lot easier for the rest of your team.
In the holding pattern right now, and look, there has been a little bit of a stall now between the presentations and everything like that, so for maybe someone that is the last one, the ski, they're going to have to get a bit of movement going on. They're going to have to get going, and you can see just how bunched they are up on that southern side. The run is going to be, I wonder if anyone is going to take a risk opening leg.
Millie Derbyshire for surfers, when you talked about that surfers start, which she had unbelievable. Was she second or third, Millie?
Yeah, she was there.
So that's a great opening board leg for
Sunset
surfers.
10,000, wasn't she? And that might give you the answer that you need. Lily O'Sullivan goes off the beach for Burleigh Heads, Mowbray Park, so maybe they subscribe to the method, first past the post. Brodie Trinker, former Australian board champion, fast off the start and into the water. She's got the early lead. Lily O'Sullivan, look at that. Moses, the seas part.
Yeah, Lily O'Sullivan, beautiful.
And it looks
Brodie Trinker straight into a wave.
That we actually have have 2 Burleigh Heads Mowbray Park teams.
We do.
And both are going to be incredibly strong. And I did see 2 Northcliffe girls heading out into the water, Olivia Corrin and Hannah Scully. So we've got multiple teams for some of the clubs.
And that just proves the depth of these big clubs that we do have within our sport. We know the 4 titles have been taken before: Northcliffe, Alex, Burleigh and Newport. I think today's the day. We've seen a few upsets this morning in the Sunset 10,000. We've seen history made with Charlotte Boma with the race 1 ticket. We've seen Ethan Callahan create history, Carla Papik create history. I think we see a new winner. It's
brewing.
Look at this, Duff. There she goes. Hannah Scully has seen an opening on that northern side. It looks like a couple of waves standing up out the back, but absolutely sees a parting for Hannah Scully at the moment. This could be unbelievable if she gets over this one here.
Zoe Longhurst has to roll that one as well. So Zoe Longhurst rolls. Olivia Corrin goes up and over, but her clubmate and other team within the BMD Northcliffe makeup, Hannah Scully, has shot away Zoe Woods up and over. There they go, North Bondi in the mix as well.
Hannah Scully really does rise to the occasion in these team events. She is who you want in your team when you are racing in these big moments.
Absolutely. There we go. Already we're starting to see she's almost at the swim cans there. Still got to go. All cans will be in play, I believe. So she's absolutely nailed that at the moment. She's got the most direct line to that can. It doesn't even look like anybody's close to on her tail wash at the moment. Big chase pack in behind though.
Olivia Corrin starting to move up through the field as well.
Standing up by the cans.
Going up and over. Millie Derbyshire right behind there for Surfers Paradise. So they're going to have a really strong team. Emily Hollyman, I believe, will be swimming, and she ended up 3rd. Oh, no, sorry, she's actually just moved clubs.
Hasn't she?
Sorry, I'm so used to seeing her in the Surfers Paradise cap.
We would have expected her in the blue and yellow, but now Burleigh, we may see her still in the Burleigh team. So I'm not sure. It'll be Lucy Derbyshire that swims with Ali Clark as the ski paddler.
Yes, of course. How did I think of that? God, that's a very strong team.
Liv Corrin around in 2 there. Maroochydore in 3.
Let's just be happy, G. We've got for a full program of events so far. The black cloud that has been hanging over us in this commentary booth. We had Sage burning in here earlier, trying to get rid of the demons of the black cloud, Georgia Fitzsimmons. But I'm not going to touch wood. We've still got a race to go.
Well, it's not raining.
We're going to make it. I think we're going to make it.
We've done all right. The weather has started to clear. Yes, the wind is still there, absolutely, but we haven't had rain in quite a while, so that's always nice to see, and it's definitely better for our spectators as well. Olivia Corrin just pushing down.
Northcliffe dominance on their home beach right now, 1 and 2. They have got off to an absolute flying start in this open mixed Taplin.
Hannah Scully, take a bow. Wow, she's just absolutely pulled 2 beautiful runners there and really just extended on that lead in this opening leg. 1 leg in and have a look at that lead. That is a great paddle.
Corrin looks like she's going to get a wave here as well. Sits up nicely there for Corrin in the background. You can see there, Surfers Paradise, Maroochydore, Burleigh Heads, Mowbray Park, 2 teams from there, but it's BMD Northcliffe 1-2 at the moment.
Wouldn't the beach just erupt if BMD Northcliffe could go 1-2? And they will. As these girls come around the transition, their whole club will be watching. The junior competitors are down there watching, cheering everyone on. So this is going to be an outstanding transition.
The wave just fills in a little bit there for Hannah Scully. Olivia Corrin just starting to close that gap on her now with the assistance of the ocean, but it kind of does the same to Olivia Corrin that it did to Scully. You can see Zach Morris just barking instructions there at Hannah Scully, and Hannah Scully has rapid around there. They have reversed the course, so that is an interesting take there. Reverse the course, so don't be fooled by that. Be aware though at the finish that they may go through the tape the correct way, so that's one just to keep a note of. Matt Bevilacqua gets tagged, the World Board Champion. He had an up and down weekend, Matt Bevilacqua, by his standards. A great victory yesterday in the Sunset 10,000, elimination for the board race, and got absolutely annihilated there in the early stages of the Shannon Eckstein Ironman Classic. But he's gone out and away. There is Chelsea Wood in through transition for Burleigh Heads Mowbray Park, but it's BMD Northcliffe 1 and 2 at the moment.
And Corey Taylor's there on the race 1 board of the red as well. So he has been a little quiet this weekend by his standards as well. He wasn't in those iron finals, which is quite unusual for him. So he'll want to get out there and finish off his weekend on a high.
Yeah, nobody wants to see Matt Bevilacqua get a head start. He does not need it into conditions like this as the board paddler that he is. But at the moment now, Corey Taylor and Matt Bevilacqua 1 and 2, just approaching that back bank. Have a look at the power on that. Did you see that explosion of whitewash then on that outer set there? That is just unbelievable.
They really are getting held up there, which is going to allow the teams that were coming through transition to really gain some momentum here.
Yes, that Surfers Paradise Paradise. They're in 3. We've given them a little bit of a rub of luck. Said that they could be ones to watch in this one as Bevan
Bevy has to sneak under. Taylor sneaks under as well. Few waves to contend with. It looks like up and over that one, Surface Paradise, potentially Darby Meyer of Surface Paradise there in 3rd spot. So we wait and see, where does Ali Day insert himself into this team? He probably gets the choice. He's probably the A pick of the board paddlers, the A pick of the swimmers, and the A pick of the ski paddlers. So he gets to insert himself wherever he wants.
Yeah,
Victory lap, you reckon? Ski leg?
Ski leg.
Ski leg.
For sure.
Finish it off, Al.
Finn Askew take the swim. I reckon Ali Day takes the ski.
Yeah, we're manifesting something here in the booth of the Shore and Partners World Ocean Series, but take nothing away from BMD Northcliffe on the grand stage on their home beach for the icon, the legend that is Shannon Eckstein, that spent a magnitude of his time at the BMD Northcliffe. But the other club that he was a part of, Surface Paradise, who knows? Maybe there's some omens, maybe there's some signs.
I mean, it's
Let's
going to be
very,
very hard to beat the 2 teams out in front, though. Look at the gap they have put on the field. I know, obviously, Surface Paradise right there as well, but daylight to 4th.
Yeah, I'd have to say the podiums are well and truly signed, sealed, and I want to say delivered, but not quite.
Oh, wow, I was about to say.
I'm
signed, sealed, and delivered.
And
4 legs to go. Paulie, you are a brave man, braver than I would ever be. Right now, I think it's race on and it's anyone's race, but BMD Northcliffe dominating the early stages.
So we go into the swim next. So I think the girls will be lining up next, and we should see potentially Lana Rogers and maybe Naomi Scott for
Molly
BMD
Shipman?
Northcliffe. I mean, there's so many options.
Put
so
Naomi Scott on the ski, I don't know.
There's so many options they
I'm
could
glad
choose.
I'm not a coach at BMD Northcliffe. Oh my gosh, that would be hard picking teams.
Absolutely, it always is. And you want to be in those teams so badly. You want to represent your club. You wear the
wave
club
here
proudly.
as well. A few swell
Have
lines
a look at
starting
that.
right
Bevy's
up.
gonna pick this
Matt
one up in
Bevilacqua is
here.
going to get the ride of his life out the back. Darby Meyer almost pulling one as well. Bevy has to sit up. He has to turn around. He has to look. He'll know there's big waves on the horizon. He'll hear the cheers of the crowd as well. They'll tell him where the swell is. Corey Taylor, he's going to get one here, and it's going to bring him right back up to Matt Bevilacqua.
Killer Bees.
And they're going to be the Killer Bees by the A team, and it's going to be side by side BMD Northcliffe. The beach is going to erupt 1-2 right now.
Tell you what, you'd have some pretty happy coaches on the beach right now. These guys have done their job to perfection, the board paddlers. So now it's up to the swimmers.
I guess team selection doesn't matter when you got 2 top teams like this, does it?
Not at all. But you do want to be out. You just want to be in a team, right?
Making a team is just
Making
an
a team.
incredible feat at Northcliffe with the depth that they have there. And Corey Taylor hits that transition beautifully, absolutely flying through transition at the moment. Bevy staying very tight in behind him.
What year was it, G, that the Killer Bees toppled the A's in the Shore and Partners Iron Series Grand Finale?
They almost had a
Gosh,
little
it could have been
clash there.
2022, I believe. The Killer Bees got it done for Northcliffe, but we got Lana Rogers running in and also Naomi Scott. So 2 of the best swimmers in Australia heading out for BMD Northcliffe.
And this is, I think, the turning point in the race. Not that we wish any ill fortune on BMD Northcliffe here, but if there's going to be a change in the race, it will be in this leg right here, or these legs of the surfs of the swims that can change what will happen out there in the ocean. Lucy Derbyshire just being tagged there for Surface Paradise in 3rd, so it's 1-2 right now, BMD Northcliffe.
Yeah, Derbyshire. I wonder if she'll take a more direct line here. She's got to think, if I got a race, I can't let them get away too much. You've got to start to think about taking a little bit of a risk for a little bit of a reward. These are the things you've got to weigh up right now. But at the moment, Northcliffe has just got an absolute stranglehold on this.
And we saw Newport tagged in 4th position. So Sarah Locke actually heading out. She was winning this individual swim race. So she's got a fantastic swim on her, and she'll be looking to gain some ground there to get into that next leg.
Yeah, but look at this, 1-2 at the moment, BMD Northcliffe, and I wouldn't say they're worlds apart, but they've definitely taken slightly different ways out through the ocean. They went in almost together, but now that they are in there, they're kind of just moving with the flow of the ocean a little bit differently to each other, aren't they, G?
Yeah, and you can see it's different that Naomi Scott is actually breathing to the left, so she actually might not know where Lana Rogers is. So that's really interesting, and Naomi will definitely be disappointed that she wasn't in that Ironwoman final earlier today, but she's out there racing for her club. She always has fantastic swim legs in team events. So, they've come together now, though, so someone's maybe seen something. And they're very tight there going under those waves. But look how long they hold their breath for and go under the wave. They're really using the ocean to get out through to the groove.
Scott got down a lot deeper than Lana Rogers, but it wasn't the advantage I was expecting. I thought Lana Rogers left her time a little bit late to dive under that one, and Naomi Scott went down a lot earlier, but probably not the advantage I was expecting Naomi Scott to get out of that one.
And they're actually used to swim together here at Bond University, so that they will know how each other swims. But they are giving each other not much room out there.
Not much room at all. I was going to say it's almost a little bit of argy-bargy out there at the moment.
But I mean, there is a lot of money
lost.
on the line here, so we have $12,000 up for grabs for the winning
maybe
team.
that is worth clashing arms for.
Maybe it is. And what did we say earlier? Rubbing is racing, Paulie. So right now the girls nice and close. They are racing, no doubt about that.
You can see no one's giving an inch. No one wants to go on each other's feet. They just want to take it out as hard as they possibly can. We'll try and spot the can, but they're great at directions, these girls. They do it so well.
Beautiful technique there from Naomi Scott. She's really got like a nice sort of length and front catch at that stroke there. Really starting to get into a bit of a groove. Looking really smooth
Yeah,
and good.
she is. What I love looking for in people's swimming strokes is the bubbles on their hands. Do they have a lot of bubbles? Are they getting a lot of catch? Naomi Scott has no bubbles, either does Lana Rogers, and you can see they are absolutely moving. They have a great kick on them as well. A 6-beat kick going the whole time. They are incredibly fit. I would love to see them compete in the pool and do a 400-metre freestyle because I can guarantee they would be fast.
This is not all over here, Lynn.
It's
We
not.
thought it might just change, and you can see on this southern side, a new player enters the arena, and on that northern side, that was the girls there, Lana Rogers, Naomi Scott, so they've gone actually relegated into 4th, 5th, and potentially 6th, so that course navigation, they must have been swept a long way down or been going well off course, and we did say the surf part of this, the swim part of this, would actually turn the race on its head, and on its head it has been turned.
Thank gosh I didn't say delivered before and only signed sealed, because look at that.
I think you will still be headhunted for that one, Paula. You have cursed them almighty, and they will not forget that one quickly. And I'm going to take a good stab that it's Sarah Locke of Newport that's just about to round the can here. So Newport there in 2nd spot. And could it be Lucy Derbyshire of Surfers Paradise out in front?
Are you a sidekick?
Not quite a sidekick, but I've got a little bit of a crystal ball, but it's Newport out in front, so that'll be Sarah Locke. There's Lucy Derbyshire there. So it's either Surfers Paradise or Newport Beach that leads this one out. Alexandra Headland just there in the mix as well, but this race is on.
This race is really on. We thought it was on before, but oh, wow, that was really surprising. I've never seen those girls give up a lead like that.
No.
Ever.
Yeah, monumental error there from Naomi Scott and very uncharacteristic of the two girls.
That gives you the best view right there, Paulie. Sorry to cut you off. Lucy Derbyshire, she dials it up and she pulls down that one. Wave on, great skills there from Scotty. She is phenomenal at that. There are no better than Naomi Scott when it comes to birdie surfing. Oh, the jinx, I've cursed her there. But look at that, Alexandra Headlands. That'll be maybe Woods there of Alex Headland, Taplin Town. The bells are just starting to ring a little bit up there. But Surfers Paradise, Lucy Derbyshire, she found a wave, and she is putting her team out in front, and I think this is setting up for a barnstorming finish of Ali Day.
Oh, the man on the ski at the end here. Could it be true?
Could it be true? We don't even know if he's in the team. I'm guessing. I'm guessing completely. I reckon if he's not, they've subbed him in, super sub, and we'll allow it. We'll let it play. If they want to change the team, I'm okay with it. Ali Day gets one more lap around the cans by my measure. I want to see him around there again. I don't want him to retire. Can he go again?
We all don't. We don't want him to retire. We want Ali to stay forever.
What a swim from her.
What a
Put the
performance.
team on her shoulders, and she has absolutely nailed it, Paulie.
Yes, that was an unbelievable. When you talk about moments in championship rounds, Lucy Derbyshire, we are going to look back at that and say, wow, get after it. Get Surfers Paradise home. Can they be the 5th club to take
and
a
bit of love in the air there.
Love is in the air. Partners tagging, partners in crime, partners in life. Finney Askew and Lucy Derbyshire. Super Cooper Williams gets tagged there in 2nd spot. Finn a long way down. The instruction would have been from Zane Hamill, coach there. Go down the beach. BMD Northcliffe, they got it wrong before. They got it wrong.
Unfortunately, and it's so uncharacteristic from them because they train at this beach every single afternoon, so they really haven't gone far enough. But you can see Cooper Williams has actually gone in to the northern end.
I thought he would. When Finn Askew ran a long way down the beach there, my first initial thought was Cooper's going to take a more direct line. He's a big, strong, powerful
Another
lad.
club has jumped in there as well for the more direct line. So it's Cooper Williams to the north, Finn Askew to the south. Finn Askew with the advantage, Paulie.
guys, we haven't seen Lana Rogers yet make a tag through transition yet as well. So Scotty still managed to recoup and keep themselves in that sort of third and fourth. Lana Rogers yet to be seen at the moment. There she is now coming around transition. We're seeing in one of our other cameras. So that's a long way back for Northcliffe.
Surf can be cruel, Paulie. Surf can be cruel, but we can see Finn Askew still with the advantage. Further to the south, closest to screen over Cooper Williams, further to the north. You can barely pick him out with all the white water. This is tremendous stuff right here. Surfers Paradise, they are in the lead.
There is one person you do not want chasing you in a swim race, and that is Cooper Williams. With his skill set, he's a dangerous man.
And Ali, you could go as a long way as to say that the Alexandria Headlands guys, they are very proud when they race for their club. I know Cooper's an unbelievable individual racer, but I swear he finds another gear, another level every time in these team events.
They all grow an inch when it comes to Taplins, and they are the self-proclaimed or the proclaimed Taplin town. They lead the charge when it comes to mixed Taplins, and look, they are right there in the mix, but it's Surfers Paradise right now. Ali Day, will they do it on Ali Day's last dance of the Shaw and Partners World Ocean Series? And right now, that's a handy lead.
That is a handy lead. Finn Askew's had a fantastic swim. That's a
Lucy
swim of his life.
She had a fantastic swim.
Something's in the water at Surfers Paradise, that's for sure.
Must be the swim coaching.
Oh, I wonder who does that.
Toot toot. Someone's tooting their own horn over there. There's an absolute self-plug if ever I've seen it. While we're in self-plugs,
you said it.
Oh, well, yeah, everyone knew what you're implying, Paulie. You love the smell of your own roses, that's for sure. As Finney Askew goes around the cans right now, Surfers Paradise absolutely flying. Oh, my God.
Let me have my roses, Duff. It's Valentine's Day.
Yeah, well...
Here comes Cooper Williams.
Nobody loves you more than you love yourself, Paulie.
Wow, what a lead that is. That race has really turned on its head. Finn Askew must be halfway along the string as we see now. Cooper Williams just rounding that first swim can. Have a look at the kick on Cooper Williams.
And this is what I love to see.
Zach
there
Morris,
he is.
It looks
Bailey
like.
Armstrong. Bailey Armstrong, you
Braden
can see.
Woodford as well there from
Is
Newport.
that Borgie from Newport?
Nah, it's Braden Woodford there
Braden
of Newport.
Woodford.
So it's Bailey Armstrong. Look at the thrash and bash from him. I wouldn't get in front of him.
Oh, well, he's a fantastic open water swimmer, so he does this for a living. He knows how to race, and he knows how to stand up in these big moments as well. So we've got our four dominant clubs coming to the forefront now.
Will the surf gods play favourites here? Will they see Ali Day lining up on the beach in his final mixed Taplin in the Shaw and Partners World Ocean Series and give Finn Askew a wave right here?
This is it. This is the moment. He's just starting to approach the back of the break now. Is he going to get down this? Yes, he does.
He finds a little wave, and it's a little bit of an armchair ride as well. Gets a good breath in here. That is going to hold him in good stead across this gutter, and this is when he sucks in the big one. He locks himself into the hurt locker. Oh, a bit old school there. The arms go back.
Double.
Not the technique we see very often there, but growing up in the Southwest Rocks, there's a few old school OGs out there, and that's an old technique. The double shoulder pop. He's going to get another little one as well. He's going to kick on. Oh, they are in party mode right now, Surfers Paradise.
When it works, it works.
2 legs to go. Ski legs still the race right here. Surfers Paradise, Finn Askew, they're going to stand up. He's going to go around transition, and he's going to tag Olympian. And we can see as he rolls through transition, he's going to get a little bit of support here from Ali Day. He's going to spur him on, the great man, the Ali Light. He's going to run down the beach to Olympian, Ali Clark. Oh, this is good stuff right now, G and Paulie. This is good stuff.
Oh, this is so exciting, guys. Ali Clark has had fantastic ski legs this whole weekend of the Shaw and Partners Shannon Eckstein Classic. So she's in her ski. She's going to want to get through this break cleanly to hopefully give her a chance to Ali Day to finish it off.
Oh, this is heart-in-your-mouth stuff here. The ski leg, we talked about it earlier. Catastrophic. When it goes wrong, it can be oh so cruel sometimes, especially in conditions like this. Ali Clark right now would have her heart in her mouth.
There is second place, Alexandra Headland, Cooper Williams rolling on through. So Ali Clark, I hope she knows she doesn't need to take a risk here. I hope she knows she's got a very handy lead, and if she can just be calculated and just make her way through these treacherous conditions, then she will be able to tag the great man Ali Day in his final race. Oh no, the hands go up in the air. She stalls right there. up and over power there
She
from
stays
Ali Clark.
upright.
Tremendous skills right there. That is just surf navigation to its absolute finest. This is the best of the best. This is the Shore & Partners World Ocean Series. We're in the final stages of the grand final weekend, the Shannon Eckstein Ironman Classic. You're in the hands of the leader right now, Surfers Paradise. They are trying to join the illustrious club. They are trying to upset the home beach, and they are trying to win in Ali Day's final race.
Ali Clark did a fantastic job then to stay
Great
upright.
surf
That
skills.
was incredibly tough to do. You could see she really braced on her paddle to make sure she didn't topple in. So fantastic job to her. She has done a great job, and she can see she's put the power down now. She's in her comfortable zone of being in that green water. She's an Olympic kayaker, so she knows how to do this.
She's done a great job so far, but she's only halfway there as she's approaching those cans now. God, she'd be nervous coming in through those waves here. We've seen how challenging, how difficult it is. She's got to keep that ski straight.
She knows how to keep her cool, though. She's been at the Olympic Games, the biggest sporting event in the world. She knows how to do this.
I think we
Built
may
for
just
pressure.
need Paulie just to cool his jets a bit, because I don't want him cursing anyone else. I just need your word choice to be absolutely perfect from now on in, Paulie, because your head will be hunted by every club on the Gold Coast if you put your foot in it again.
She's rounded that first
The
can
script
now,
is
headed
being
to
written
the...
up.
She's heading towards the apex can now, and then she'll start to run her way in and try and pick up a really nice, comfortable wave. That's what she wants. She doesn't want a big wave. She doesn't want a small wave. She wants something that she can hold and get in safely.
And we don't know what's happening in behind Ali Clark. We don't know whether Emma Woods has made her way out through the surf. We don't know if BMD Northcliffe are back in the hunt. All we know right now is the assignment in front of Ali Clark is get through this wave zone safely, hold that ski straight and together, and go and tag Ali Day to go and do what Ali Day does and win races.
She just needs to focus on herself right now and really just focus on her skills.
Wave here, G,
and here
wave
comes a
here.
wave. This will be interesting to see whether she goes. Oh, paddle comes down. She's trying to play it safe there, which is
I think
definitely
it's
the best
smart.
option.
Probably
I like
a
that
good
move
option
so
there.
far. I like that move so far.
When she chooses to go, though, she's really going to have to put the foot down and commit. She doesn't want to get stuck in that impact zone. Usually ski paddlers aren't renowned for their swimming, so she wants to stay on top of that ski at all times.
Sometimes hesitation is the biggest curse. You can put yourself in a very
Oh.
dangerous position. Here we go, a couple of big waves starting to pop up out the
I
back.
warned you about your words. I warned you about that. You dare
Wow,
curse
she's
Ali
gotta go
Clark right
something,
now.
though.
She's going to need to pick one off soon, and I don't like the position she's
I
in,
don't
Paulie.
like it either.
I don't like how
Oh.
far she's gone here. She's going to have to go now. She just has to go. She's right in that impact zone. She either lets this one go and goes after, or she goes this one right now. She starts to fire up the paddle. She starts to motor on down. The Olympian, oh, this is torture right now. I don't like this one little bit.
Oh,
I
no.
don't like this one little bit. She holds it together. That may just
Stay
be
upright.
enough. Sometimes, like you say, Paulie, hesitation is the curse, but she's done enough to get through this part. I think she's going to be safely through. It's all on now the shoulders of Ali Day.
Wow,
Take a breath, everyone. Take a breath.
This
That
is
was so
heart in your mouth
nerve-wracking.
stuff here, but unbelievable there. She's flying through that gutter section. Even if the whitewash catches her now, I think she's close enough that she's done a fantastic job here for Surfers Paradise. Lucy Derbyshire here meeting her at the shoreline. She will be...
Oh, my gosh.
They had a
too
hug,
close.
a mid-race hug. It is Valentine's Day. Love is in the air down
Love
there.
is in the
Look
air.
at that. She's flying through transition, and now she's going to make that final tag to the great man.
How big is the lead? How big is the lead right now? That's what we need to know. Finney Askew barking. Go and tag one of the greatest of all time, a legend of our sport, on his final race around the cans in the Shore & Partners World Ocean Series.
there it is.
All by his lonesome, where he has stood so many times before at the top of the pedestal. Ali Day's tagged, big assignment in front of him. Will he get the job done? I like to say yes.
I'd love to say yes too, but I'm definitely not going to put a jinx on him because he deserves it. He's been in so many teams that have become so close to winning, but he's never won one. So to put Surfers Paradise on the map of the Taplin relay
And
would
we're
be incredible.
still yet to see the second team run through transition. So it's a very, very handy lead. He just needs to do everything right so far. He digs the paddle in there. He stays in the ski. So far, so good there for Ali Day. Up and over another one he goes. The script is being written right now. The moment is unfolding before our eyes.
Look at
Climbs
this.
up and over that one. No issue whatsoever there for Ali Day. One more in front of him. Puts a nose right back into the wind. Up and over again he goes. It's hard in mouth stuff right here. One more, two more waves to get up and over. Has to sit, pause, wait, hesitates right there, but does get over that one here. Needs to put the accelerator down, needs to power on. He may just have a clear passage through now. He will. You can see there Carla Papic crossing paths with him. She'd be locking eyes with Ali Day, looking at him on the way back out, knowing what is happening in the water. Ali Day, half the job done.
Well, we've been lucky enough
Wowee.
to see that BMD Northcliffe has actually put themselves into second position as well. So they have tagged their ski paddler. So we don't know where they are, but Ali Day is out in clean water.
That was some very dangerous stuff through that break there. Very hard for Ali to navigate. He had to play it safe. But a couple of those waves just coming in from every direction and every angle made it very challenging for him. He did awesome to get through, but there he goes. He's out the back now. Oh, he'd have to be getting a little bit excited, but a little bit nervous too. I don't reckon a man like that with a resume like his would get nervous often, but I reckon now he would be.
The nerves would be right up in his throat right now. We're not talking about butterflies. We're talking about wedge-tail eagles in his stomach right now. The flutters, the nerves, they would be enormous. Mitch Morris is out as well. So BMD Northcliffe, they are chasing. The lead is still very sizable now for Ali Day and Surfers Paradise. But BMD Northcliffe and Newport Beach, they are not out of this by any stretch of the imagination.
And I loved how Ali turned that, Ken. Then he was safe, but he's going very fast, which is good to see. He's really locked in.
He will not take the safety option.
Power he's putting in that paddle, every stroke there, he's just trying to leverage himself.
This is a good wave right here. This is a
beach.
good little bump right here, Paulie. If he can hold on to this one, I don't think it's going to pick up too much on him. He's just going to ride this swell out. This is good for Ali Day. This is good for Surfers Paradise. Stay with this and you take the crown right now, the 6-person mixed Taplin on the Shannon Eckstein Iron Classic weekend in your last ever race with the club that you have performed under for so many years. Ali Day and Surfers Paradise, they are about to write history right now to become the 5th club in the history to win a mixed Taplin. The grin, it comes across the face of Ali Day. We said the fairy tale may not happen in the iron. The fairy tale right now. This is the moment here for Ali Day. He gets to savour a time with his club. He gets to take the tape in the Shore and Partners World Ocean Series one last time, and a very elated, a very dubious Ali Day as he comes across the line. Not quite the shock and disbelief that we saw in a couple of weekends there as Charlie Verco, the sportsmanship and clubmanship, the community of the surf life saving. This moment right here is everything that we ever look for in surf life saving, when one of the legends of our sport with his club gets the opportunity to take the tape one last time to the joys of the crowd. Surfers Paradise, Ali Day, what a moment.
Take a bow, Surfers Paradise. Wow, that is incredibly special for them. They've been knocking at the door and they finally got one.
I don't want to say I told you so, but I told you so.
You talk about the big four so frequently in those Taplins, but if ever there was a time for surfers to get it done, today's the day. And have a look at them there. They are absolutely over the moon as we see BMD Northcliffe coming in for a second position there, but today's the Surfers Paradise Taplin team show.
What a moment, though, for Ali Day and his club, Surfers Paradise. And sometimes you need moments in sport. You need the narrative. You need that little bit of extra fire to get the job done. And I don't know how much more fire and how much more they needed to lift for their supreme leader, Ali Day, to get this moment with Josh. I cannot wait to hear from all 6 of these guys.
Thank you, Duff, man. I'm down here with the first team, not in the big four to break the curse. It's Surfers Paradise who've sent Ali Day off with the ultimate result. Ali Clark, I'm going to start with you. Talk to me about the pressure out in front, going in there. You had massive sets on the way home. Was heart in the throat stuff?
I was proud of everyone and I wanted to do really well. At the same time, I was like, come on, guys, like, this is going to be hard. And I've been smashed a lot today, so I just really didn't want to go through that again.
Darby, talk to me about those opening board legs. The best in the business. Northcliffe are doing their thing. You were chasing hard. Did you think you could get it back?
Oh, mate, you know, every time you're out there, you got to believe in yourself, and I really thought I could, but, you know, sometimes the ocean doesn't always let you do that. But, yeah, I really tried my best, and I'm happy to put us in a really good position out there.
Great job. I'm going to slide down here. Finney, let me talk to you, mate. As you went in, Ali Day, he jumped in here, he said, this is ours, let's get it done. And I've never seen you more fired up. What did it feel like to go in?
Mate, I was looking at it. When I seen the girls go out for Luce and that, I said to him, I said to Joe, I said to Riley, I said that they've all gone the wrong line and Luce is going to nail this. And what do we know? Luce in the front, and then I just went out there and just tried to do the same thing as her. So pressure was on. Definitely way more nervous than the iron race earlier. It was pretty special. It was awesome to do with this whole crew here.
Well done, and let's hear from the person. I think, although Ali crossed the line, you were the one who got them the win there. That swim was absolutely unbelievable. Talk to me about what happened when you went in, what happened when you got to the can, and could you believe it when you popped out first?
Oh, like, I just had my point that I wanted to get to. I think the other girls went in a bit early, but I wanted to stick to my... coming in, I actually had no idea where I was, so coming around, and then I was like, oh my gosh, can't believe it, so happy.
Talk to me about this club, what it means to you guys to get this win, how tight-knit you are.
Oh, this is just amazing, and especially to have Ali in the team for his last one. I think we're all absolutely loving it. Speak
of the devil, let's have a chat with the champ right now. Now, there was one glaring omission, resume, and it was the team title, the Taplin title. I spoke with Shannon about it this morning, and you've had so many close calls, you've been in great teams, but you haven't managed to get it done. Individual stuff's great, but does this one just mean more?
Oh, it's just so special. We trained obviously a couple of 100 metres down the road. We've been thereabouts. We got 4th at Aussies last year in the same event. So, yeah, I mean, when Finn caught, I can say I did all the heavy lifting, but I basically did nothing.
What's this group mean to you? What's this club mean to you?
Oh, I've been there for a decade now. It means the world to me. You know, you got a young kid like Darby. You got 2 sisters in the team. You got an Olympian in Ali Clark, and you got one of my best mates in Finn. So. Club means a lot. Zane Hamill's done an incredible job for a really long time, and we're a small club, but we're a really proud club, and we love the Gold Star.
Going in, jump on the ski, 1 ski leg away from the title that you've wanted for 10 years now. Did you dare to dream?
Oh, well, you called it about 3 legs in. All the Lockie Tamer and Jet Kenny were coming up to me going, mate, do you remember how to jump start? I'm standing on the line, I'm thinking, geez, maybe I have forgotten how to do a jump start. I was very tentative going out in the ski, Joshy, but as I said, I think that competitive nature kicks in. As soon as Ali Clark slapped me on the back, I was good to go.
Last race in the World Ocean Series, 1 win and the one you've been chasing the entire time. What's it mean?
Oh, so much. Even Cooper Williams just said to me, he goes, mate, how many fairy tales do you want? Well, that's pretty special. But, yeah, to sign off on that note, you know, the individual success is great, but to win a team event like that, as I said again, it's just super special.
The king of the fairy tales, Surfers Paradise, on top down here. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up. Surfers Paradise claims your mixed Taplin title.
Oh,
don't retire. Don't retire, please.
Of the fairy tale, but some heavy lifting from his Surfers Paradise team there. Performance there from Lucy Derbyshire, from Finn Askew, from the board paddlers, Millie Derbyshire, Darby Meyer, Ali Clark, the Olympian. But the actual moment where Ali Day crosses the line with his club to take that title, and it's been a hard group to crack into. We've only had 4 winners ever before today. Now we've got our 5th, and the fairy tale, Cooper Williams. How many fairy tales does he want? I want more fairy tales. There's the Australian titles left for Ali Day. There is still a lot to be written in his story, and it's a story that can be told for hours and hours. What a summer of Shaw and Partners World Ocean Series that we have had. Champions have been crowned, triumphs have been had, tears have been... What do you say? Tears have been shed. From the partners, Shaw and Partners Financial Services, Race 1 Surfcraft, absolutely everyone involved. The team, Trent and Jess Goulding, Ben Cochran that runs the events, from the workforce team, Natalia, Luke, and everyone that's in here that's doing their parts. It's a massive operation that is run by a small team with worthy partners in Shaw and Partners. Our host clubs that have launched all of our events from over in France, from the UK, New Zealand, all here in Australia. Our major clubs, Alexandra Headlands, Manly, BMD, Northcliffe. This does not happen without great, tremendous support and great, tremendous partners, as well as all the volunteers, the officials, the IRB drivers, the workforce that put all this event together. It is a momentous event. The Shaw and Partners World Ocean Series is something that will forever be one of the crowning jewels of our sport, and we hope to see years and years of success of the Shaw and Partners World Ocean Series to come, because with moments like this, how can you not sit back, enjoy, and just love every minute of it?
Moments like this make it all worth it, Duff, and it's so great to see Ali Day getting the fairy tale finish that he deserves. He's been at the top of his game for over a decade now, which is just so great to see. And you can see they're going to really celebrate the Surfers Paradise team. It was great to see Zane Hamill, head coach of the Surfers Paradise Club, right in there celebrating.
He should be on stage with them. He is an absolute key person within this club. He has just got so much support from his athletes, and they absolutely adore him at Surfers Paradise. And Surfers Paradise, they're going to get the honours here, and they're going to get the honours from President of the BMD Northcliffe Club, Andrew Moore. So what a legend Moore he is as well.
Yeah, it's an incredible weekend the BMD Northcliffe Club put on, and love Northcliffe or hate Northcliffe, you can't deny that this event is the best in the business.
Oh, they do it well. From the barbecue bacon and egg roll I had yesterday morning to the jam donut, but all the work that goes in behind the scenes, they absolutely nail it each and every time. It has been a joy to be in the booth this summer with Matt Poole and Georgia Fitzsimmons. I'm Stuart Duffy. This has been the Shaw and Partners World Ocean Series. We cannot wait for next summer. We will be back bigger, better, and even more next year. Let's go again.
In celebration of our incredible partnership with Surf Lifesaving Queensland, we wanted to ask the Lifesavers why they love Surf Lifesaving.
I just love Surf Lifesaving because I love being in a team environment, training with like a great group of people, being at the beach every day and just staying fit and healthy.
I love Surf Club because I get to stay fit and healthy, and I love my friends and being in a cool environment.
I love the hard work, being with the squad and the community. I love Surf Lifesaving because of the racing. It keeps me fit and healthy, and I also have so many amazing memories that the sport's given me.
I think it's really special that it's the only sport where you have to give back to your community. So we're all patrolling on the beaches, and I think that's very, very special.
I think it attracts the right community of people. There's obviously that byproduct of being able to save people's lives if you need to.
I've been involved in Surf Lifesaving for about 30 years now. All my best friends have come from this movement, this organisation. We grew up together as nippers. We became best friends on the beach, and we continue to bring our kids and our families back to the beach to be part of this movement. That's what makes Surf Lifesaving special, and that's what makes surf sports special, and that's what keeps so many people coming back year on year on year.
I love Surf Lifesaving because it's a one-stop shop to meet all your friends and all family. It's a great way for the community to get together and actually team up, not just for competitive reasons, but for social reasons as well, and keeping people safe on the beach.
Love Surf Lifesaving because I love coming down doing all the team events with my friends.
I love Surf Lifesaving because it's one of the only sports in the world where you train day in, day out and race most weekends to replicate real-life scenario rescues.
So that's why the partnership between Shore and Partners Summer of Surf and Surf Lifesaving Queensland is so important. It's fostering the next generation and bringing people to the movement that we all love so much.